I apply a little pressure, ain't mad. I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin. I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson. Grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing. If my niggas down bad, I'ma catch them. 15 to 1500, who want pressure? 15 to 1500, who want pressure? Fatality, my nigga on the beat. Get rich and throw my niggas on the beat. Street cred and I'm good on IG. Touchdown, all these niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause that girl is like me. All day and I'm here go bossing. Well known, you can Google my name. Same click, 100 bands I won't change. New water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the bed, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast. This is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000.
What's up? This your girl Tania, the intern/host. We ready to get lit. Follow me on IG at beauty_TLC.
Yes, she's making sure you understand her drip. Now listen, man. When it comes to music, when it comes to Baltimore, and when it comes to the hip hop community, when it comes to the backpack, when it comes to the black and white notebook, when it comes to the karaoke machine, when it comes to one mic in a closet, when it comes to the engineer, know just as much about the music as you know about rap. I got two niggas out that mob. When it comes to battling, I used to crush one of the niggas for fun. You know what I mean? But when it comes, what a lot of people don't understand, when it comes to Baltimore, we have had success stories. And a lot of these stories be buried under. But being as though that the hip hop thing is kind of like huge in the city. You know what I mean? Amongst us, these men been doing this shit when rapping wasn't cool. When you had to just be a part of that group that rap because everybody else took it for granted. Oh, y'all niggas wrangle them rap niggas again. These niggas come out of security mall ciphers, downtown ciphers. You know what I mean? Wherever you go was a cipher. You know what I'm saying? I'm very familiar with the cipher because I used to go to niggas ciphers and pick on them. So you know what I mean? I used to go to nigga Kenny ciphers and just pick on him for nothing. His whole rap crew. You feel me? But I got the legendary boy Comp in the building and my nigga authentic John Doe, man. Listen, man, thank y'all for coming out, man. Listen,
you already know.
What we like to do on this podcast, we like to introduce our audience to the person before the art. You feel me? So Comp, you got a long history that the crowd, the people under 25 years old don't understand. They don't know that we had somebody signed to a dream label. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gonna get in there. We all dream about being a part of it. Just even having our raps on Madden. You know what I'm saying? You know the feeling of a platinum plat. Yeah. You know what it feels like to be around. You know the feeling. So listen, we want you to just introduce yourself and just introduce our audience to you, and then we'll get into the art and the same thing for you, though. But before we start, we got some small rules on here, some cardinal rules. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. If it's stepped on, we can't put it on the block. Them people don't want that bullshit 6 something in the morning. So if I can't move it on the block, then I can't get your money. So it ain't gonna happen. So just without further review, Comp, get into it, man. Just introduce yourself to our audience and tell us what's up.
Oh man, well, Comp, clever on many perspectives. Been doing this, like you said, since before it was cool. When people ask you what you want to be, and you say a rap, and he's like, "Stop playing." You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like you don't want to be a fireman or nothing, or a truck driver. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely from that mob. Since I was young, I always kind of knew what I wanted to do. Big influences was like Michael Jackson and Method Man. So since I started going to school, I wanted to do music. So 5th grade, instruments. 6th grade on up, everything in school just had to be music. So I went to Douglas High. I was in sound engineering there. Had the chance to build a studio in the school over the summer.
I remember that story. You know, I know the story, but the people gotta know it.
Yeah, definitely. My sound engineering teacher, Miss Lynn Patterson, she's actually was a band member for the Ravens as well.
Right.
And we had the chance to gut out one of the rooms in the school and earn some extra credit and just build a studio. Now that same little spot it's like 4 studios in the school now.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we doing like we almost equivalent to almost Full Sail University in Florida. I actually went to that college as well after high school. I went to Full Sail just to try to learn more about to be behind the scenes, because I came up and I got on in front of the mic.
Right.
So I went to Full Sail to learn more, and that's where I met a lot of people. But it's been a grind. You know what I mean? Being signed at 14, 15.
Yeah, this motherfucker got signed at 14, 15 years old. I remember the story like it was yesterday. Kid from Douglas, advancing in music, and it was the talk of the time. You had a lot of people helping you. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot going on. I think it was on Fox 45. You know what I'm saying? You was definitely getting the media run that you needed. You feel me?
Definitely. It was a lot of good things that people saw as far as the moves being made. What a lot of people didn't see was the things that went into it for it to happen. You know what I mean? Like, keep in mind, I was a child at this time. You know what I mean? So 14, 15, being real young, doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? It's some heartbreaking times. You know what I mean? When we talking about doing certain things, contracts, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't see the things that I went through to get there, because it was a lot of you get told no a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I just had this happened by, I was in a show with my little group from school, and we won a chance to meet the Rough Riders. Then we went to meet the Rough Riders, rap for them. Then they told me to come back for a deal. I went back to sign a deal, and one of the CEOs was in a car accident on his T-Rex. So yeah, he shut that down. You know what I mean? So
he broke his leg.
After that, we went shopping around, came through Def Jam. At first, Kevin Lyles at first wasn't really. He said I sounded like Freeway. You know what I mean? But keep in mind I was young, so my voice was changing, nuts dropping. Right. You know what I mean? All of that stuff. So, like, Tony Austin was like, man, let me put some records on this kid. I'm quite sure you're gonna love him, and that's what happened. So I got a demo deal to cut some records, and after like the second record, they was like, no, it's in the 5 album deal.
I remember seeing you down the park with the silver Benz truck.
Yeah,
I said, this nigga made it. Yeah, I said, this nigga made it. I mean, I ain't but before I understood the business, you know what I mean? I was a kid too, so I said, yo, this nigga made it. They said Def Jam gave him like 80,000 in the Benz truck. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking.
I had to buy my shit. I mean, you get advance and things of that nature, but like shit, I was on a video game. I had to buy the video game. I'm thinking since I'm a youngest, they're gonna have my video game at the office. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got my two-way from and all of that stuff. So I'm thinking they had my my game, and I don't know. I had to go over. I was doing an in-store like in Funko Land, and like signing for the game, and I actually had to buy my own. You know what I mean? So people wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? But here it is. I'm in the store buying the game with me on the back of it, with my name on it. You know what I'm saying? So
how did you feel about making that transformation? Like,
I mean, it was good
to doing shows.
Well, because I was like trying to do shows in school, but to do it full time was everything. Because I was like I would go to like say Cameron video shoot in DC, a club like Haymon video shooting. Right. In DC, they'd drop, doing that video all night, they would drop me off like at school from the video show I never got. You know what I mean? So like stuff like, but it's exciting when you're young. You can do all of that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So what was your first major show there at?
My first major show was opening up for 50 Cent at the Baltimore Arena at the time. But yeah, at the arena it was me, 50, Trina, Clips. It was like a big ass, summer jam joint. So that was like, I would say my big plateau. And I had the chance to perform with Ghostface before as well. And
that's lit.
So it was cool.
So Doe, you can't record the whole episode. It looked bad on camera. You hold the phone to his face. You gotta set it up. But introduce us to you, man, because you got a long legacy with this hip hop stuff. We get back in the.
I think John, he been there since the You know, like, he's been there.
Let them know.
Yo, been there. Like I remember seeing John Doe ever since. Like I known Yo since I was a young teenager, so I don't know how he was then at that time, but like he somebody this always been like one of my
That motherfucker was like 30 back then. He was like 30.
Like 30.
He like the old Al.
This nigga didn't age though. He still looked the same. Like how I remember him is how he looked today still.
So did
know
y'all
what I
start
mean?
doing music together?
No, you know what? This has always just been like a close personal friend. Like we did a song together, but like you know when you got some people you gonna be around. We gonna make music regardless. You know what I mean? Like it's not a lot of people or rappers that I could just be around. He actually one of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you know, personal note. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I appreciate that. You already know.
definitely.
So introduce yourself to our audience, though. Let us know who you is before you get into the art.
Well, first of all, I go by the name Authentic John Doe. You feel me? Just Google me. That's all I gotta say. You feel me? A lot of videos pop up, and that's what it is. I've been doing music in Baltimore forever, man. Since like the 90s, man. I was signed to well, first I was doing Harbor Town Productions with a manager by the name of Greg Thompson, and he started working for Def Jam, and he was the manager for a group by the name of 14K. And about a year or two later, they changed their name to Drew Hill. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the game for a long time.
This motherfucker got history.
You know what I mean? I started off with Kia Edgerton. Her real name is Kia Edgerton. Everybody knows K Swift. You know,
Yeah.
I was in her house when she was in 7th, 8th grade trying to learn how to DJ. We did her first mixtapes. You feel me? Fast forwarding back to when I had the manager with Harbor Town Productions with Greg Thompson. I did a lot of shows. Opened up for Biggie, Tupac, Cellar Dwellers, Busta Rhymes, Grand Pumbaa.
Grand Pool.
Yeah, a whole bunch of lists of people
Motherfucker, a legend.
that y'all don't even know, but that I met.
Watch
You
your
know what I'm saying?
mouth.
So
Not
how was
you.
that
I know
feeling?
everybody
But they-
you fucking
you know
even
what I'm
dream
saying?
about, nigga.
So how
I'm
was
a
that
hip hop
feeling?
head.
How was that feeling meeting all them people?
I mean, I was young and it was vibrant. You know, when I met Pac, he had just came out with Brenda Got a Baby. And we was all in the back freestyling. Me, him, Busta Rhymes, and the Cellar Dwellers. You know what
Yes.
I'm
Crazy
saying?
experience.
That's that. And listen, I knew him for a long time, and I ain't know that either. So you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just saying, Pac.
I'm
So
trying
you
to
ain't
hear
never
more about
told me that.
day.
Yeah, well, I mean, after that, you know, I kind of went into my life. You know what I mean? I come from the era, like Comp said, man. Back then, we was rapping on the corners. We was doing stuff, and like I said earlier, you couldn't be a rapper, and it wasn't cool, quote unquote.
Not cool, yo.
But in the rap world, you couldn't spit the shit that you wasn't living. You couldn't be fake.
No, you gotta keep it real. Back,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been in the streets all my life, yo, and did a few little incarcerations, right? I remember, Yo Gotti said it. I could have talked that shit they was talking.
Right.
What I couldn't do in a cipher when I was coming up.
Hold
was
on.
rap about
Listen,
the streets.
When I did the Fifth Armory with Nas in, damn, I even date myself,
Right,
in
yeah,
'96,
Ooh.
you feel me? They wouldn't even play my song "Roam in the Dark" on the radio because they said I was talking too much about the street stuff. Just like right now, they don't play my verse on the Raven song with Wit and Balcardi when they do Raven season because my verse speaks about Baltimore hustlers and stuff like that. So they won't play my verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, fast forward from that, I moved on, started rapping, doing little mixtapes and stuff. Me and my homeboys created a group called Crisis. We was running around doing the DMV, all the talent shows and stuff. And I wound up getting in a bad situation. I got locked up for armed robbery. And in that time period, I was over there for a couple of weeks. When I came home, the first day, the first 15 minutes, we went to get something to eat at West Side Shopping Center. It was the home of Rome Records. Rue Scola, Paula Campbell, Foe, and a lot of other underground artists that was, you know, making noise at the time. And I actually walked up in there while they was filming Foe video when they was all in thongs and stuff. And I'm like, man, who the manager in here, man? I mean, you know what I mean? Me and my man Dre, I got on my neck. He died in '04. You feel me? Killer Devil, rest in peace. We walked up in there straight from the jail, man. And I got signed on that moment. Like the next day, next thing you know, I was in the Source magazine. I had MTV, BET coming to my school, Randallstown High School. I did the talent show. You know what I'm saying? I opened up for Nas. I opened up for a couple other guys. Went to Jersey, VA, and I just was doing a lot of things. But I wound up catching attempt murder, man. I lost my deal. We were signed with DreamWorks right before they got Britney Spears.
Wow.
How did that make you feel?
How you think it made me feel?
Sure,
I lost my whole dream at 18, and I was facing 25 to life.
So do you feel now that your head is more on straight?
Oh yes,
What you ready to focus on?
yes. I mean, I prayed when I was locked up, man, and I said, God, if you let me out of here, I promise I'll be an angel and help as many people as I can. So since then, He's just been blessing me, near life experiences, death experiences, and all that. And I'm still here, and I'm still making music. I'm still powering people like Kong,
Definitely.
you know, and other guys. I've made moves to help the Baltimore hip hop scene. Me and my man County, who was a very big integral part of it.
Definitely.
You feel me? We started the Baltimore Real Talk DVD.
Yeah.
This was back in like 2010.
I think I seen it. Oh,
Yeah, that was my
I mean,
first
if
like
you-
million views.
If you
Or
didn't
something.
see it, this is what made everybody hot.
Pop from the city. Yeah, it was that with the stop snitching, because I'll never forget it.
Yeah,
Simultaneously.
Yeah, like, but them, when County came with them Baltimore Real Talks, they really did it for me, because now, like, I notice, even to this day, when I go over East Side, people that don't, you know what I mean, see me like that.
Right. Still know you from the
They
Baltimore
know
Real
me
Talk.
from, yeah, exactly, from the
If you look on the back of all them Baltimore Real Talks, say inspired by authentic John Doe, because it was my idea. County had the money,
yeah.
I had the dream. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up, yo. Like, yeah, them joints put a lot of artists, gave us a big platform.
Man, we put Fat Trail, Wale, I can just say his name, Caddy the Dawn,
right,
Honey
like,
Grand,
man,
man.
when it was, those were the times.
We met hundreds and hundreds of MCs, and now half of them is famous or doing
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Right. So
You
is
got
there
that right.
artists that y'all want to work with in the future?
Oh. Yeah, definitely.
Can you name them?
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait we gonna knock something new out.
Kill it.
To have something, you know what I mean? Because now we a lot more business savvy. You know what I mean? So now we can do a lot more with music than we would have done in 2010. You know what I mean? Or 03 or something like that. So like I can't really. I'm excited to work with all the artists coming up.
So
Yeah.
so for you, like for you being signed in that period, like what happened? Like after being signed, after you you was on the Never Scared remix, right? Oh, you was in the video.
No, I actually did a lot of
I seen
videos.
a
Like
video with
I did
you, Ghostface.
yeah, I did the
No,
one,
you and
but
Ghost had a song together, right?
Right,
Yeah,
I did
I
that.
But
with
the Never
Ghost and Jada
Scared,
Kid.
was you on a remix or you just was in
No,
the video?
I remember being at the video. I wasn't on the remix.
What? I remember you was in that video.
Yeah, I did a few of them. I did Party Up with DMX and DC. I did a few videos. You know,
You
what I
worked
mean?
with Street
Definitely.
Official too. You remember Street Official
Yeah,
Records?
definitely.
Remember you had the horse. We was there RNG.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, I did.
Yeah. I seen that.
Chino little sister was in that video. Ain't
Yeah,
that the
he was.
craziest?
She
like,
said no. At our
you
interview,
feel
she
me?
told me don't bring that up.
Oh,
She
yeah.
said don't bring that up, Comp.
Oh,
She
my
didn't
fault.
want that brought up.
Damn, why she? I mean, but it's history though. Like that's.
Yeah, she.
Boy,
I mean,
boy.
since I told her she a little bit. You know what I mean? She doing her thing, and she was like, "No, bring him up in the interview."
Oh,
I said,
yo, that's
"Shit, you
cruddy.
was no, but actually, we never got to put that video out. No, she ain't say it on the
Okay.
thing, but she was like, that's a memory I wanna, But I said, yeah, you was killing them back then. But what I worry about mostly is because back then when you got on, it was like you said, it was Drew Hill, it was you, it was Mario. And
Right.
as far as hip hop niggas, like it was
was
you,
80
Dimes, Be
Yeah.
Rich, you know what I mean? Be
Right.
Rich got it, and the other dude,
Brian, you know what I mean?
and the dude that did the two-step, what was his name? My man, he was just on a podcast a couple weeks ago. You know, I remember all them dudes. You had
Famous man.
Swift brought out the little kid, Leaky.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Young Leak.
Young, yeah,
Young Leak. So it was.
he's what's he living? Philly? Jersey.
Yeah.
He's actually in because he lives in Vegas. He actually came to visit me in LA. Shout out to Young Lee. I remember because he been grinding
Yeah,
for
he
a
was messing with
long time. You know what I mean? Honestly, you want to know how to work a record? You know what I mean? Where it's still like that boy. That's how you make a buzz last forever. I just saw him performing that song, like performing Jiggle. You feel me? Like recently, like few months
Funny
ago
'cause people
at
still
a
book
big
stuff
little
like that.
show. Like damn, like yo, Jiggle it though.
Jiggle it.
Still.
Go ahead, jiggle it, shawty.
Not even like yo, straight that. I'm like damn. So it's like he stretched that hit record out, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like so,
And he's still eating off of that?
What? Yeah. Well, you know, all you need is one.
Yeah.
All you need is one in this business. All you need is one, and it's
you'll
gonna
get
go
booked forever.
Yeah, you'll definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be a time. I'm thankful I'm a video game character because you know I can do things like Comic-Con and things of that nature. So
how that went though? Like how you get paid off? Like when she was on the video that Def Jam.
Well,
how
they,
you eat off of that?
They pay you for it, you know what I mean? But it's not like royalties on your music. They pay you one set thing for it. You know what I mean? So I probably was eating for a few years, you know what I mean? But nothing big. You know what I mean? I'm just starting out. It was just smart to get behind me because I was the youngest artist on Def Jam, and you know I play video games. Right. So I was actually blessed to be in it, and not only that, to have my music used to promote the game in the commercial. So I got like a little bit of extra than what folks was getting because they used my music to promote the game as well. And then I was like on the press start menu for the first game. Then I was a character in the next one. So it's like I had real good placement on the game regardless. You know what I mean?
That's still an angle.
Yeah. So the platinum, you got that platinum.
Yeah, I actually got that. I got two.
This motherfucking nigga, Baltimore hip hop nigga with a platinum record.
Yeah, yo, two of them, yo.
Two of them.
Goddamn.
Two of them.
Yeah,
nigga, Calm got two platinum fucking records.
And I still gotta get them. I still gotta get them made and shit for myself. I actually finally met the girl that makes plaques.
Right.
You know what I mean? In LA. You know what I mean? And she like, yeah, we'll just holler, man. I'll get it to you. So yeah, but for Cradle to the Grave,
that was the soundtrack with DMX.
Yeah, DMX and Jet Li.
Yeah, we
the movie and both of the movies I was on went platinum.
Yeah, I found out you was on
Johnson Family Vacation with that's the one that keeps you paid. That's the one that keeps you paid. You know, I'm like I can't like Cradle to the Grave was cool, but Johnson Family Vacation with Bow Wow and Cedric the Entertainer and Solange, that keeps me in. You know what I mean? Because the music was actually in the movie. So when they get into their little, you know, Escalade and all of that stuff, like that's my song playing. So it's like I'm on that schedule. So thank God for cable and all of that, like for real, Xfinity and all that, where you could just, because when it's playing somewhere here, it's playing somewhere else across the world and all that. So them things add up. Yeah, definitely.
They send in a check.
That comes.
So you say you was out LA for a while. What was life
5
like
years.
That? So what you was doing out there? Like, how was you surviving out there? Was it?
Oh man, it was one of the hardest times in my life because I just wanted to get over the hump. I wanted to go somewhere and really just start it from the bottom myself without having so many things attached to me. Like, you know what I mean, with the depth, you know what I mean? All of that stuff being here in the city. You can get lazy in your own city easily.
Yeah.
You can get very lazy and
plus it wasn't popping here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and with the perks and all of that, but I went out there and that's where I really like, I can actually say like I jumped off the porch out there. I went homeless out there and all of that. So
what you mean homeless?
Oh man, like you know, from couches to staying in hotels, you know what I mean, with my youngest daughter and all that stuff out there. So it was a blessing being out there because I actually risen and doing the music and things like that out there. I did the 4 with Diddy and DJ Khaled out there. Like, so I was able to do a lot of stuff that, you know, probably didn't come out, but just to be in the mix of things, you know what I mean? Doing a red carpet with a few magazines out there. My homeboy do the press. So I was blessed, you know what I mean, in a lot of ways just to be there. You know what I mean? So I did a lot out there in LA. We still working now. I actually recently just flew Nipsey Hussle homeboy down here for a show, Jay Stone. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Yeah, definitely. So I had Jay Stone down here perform. We did a show called From Cali to B-More. Put him in the studio, all of that. You know what I mean? So I was like on a good rapport with them over there. You know what I mean? So
where's like, give me comp 2019 with Baltimore with the spotlight on the city, because when you did it, if comp was of today, it'd be a whole big thing. Yeah. It was a big thing for you as a younger guy because you come straight out of high school, college, into the league. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
The young thing was new then. It was the start of get them young.
Yeah.
And you know, I always, because I produced I produce records as well and stuff like that. So more so, I would say like it was the beginning of something how things was going to be, and I didn't understand that until later looking in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now I'm seeing like it's younger and younger people coming and doing this to the point where as though we have a better platform now because we have some sense of, you know, we can actually make this work and blow as a whole, opposed to just this one being on and that one being on. No, it's a lot of us. Like now I like it because when I was coming up, I couldn't call a Young Moose. I couldn't call a YBS Scholar. You feel me? I got with John Doe. We so in the same boat. But like, yo, we was just man, cell phones. Just you feel me? Like internet wasn't even popping. It just started.
Yeah. That's why I had to have y'all on
it
here.
Wasn't like so. You had to really have a real tight knit relationship with these folks when you saw them to the point where as though now, like I couldn't just call Cisco like back. You know what I mean for advice. Yeah. You know what I mean or nothing like that. So you know it's a lot different now, and I like it now. I wish. It was things would, then. I wish it was like that then.
That's like with me too. Like,
yeah, but I couldn't even holler at few of these. I didn't know who they were for real. Yeah. Honestly, I knew of them in the city. Like I came up listening to Tim Trees and you know what I mean, club music.
He's definitely. I gotta get him up here. Trees is like the first nigga, right, to do a record, right. That was no. Let me take you back. How far I go back? My father was a DJ. You know what I'm saying? He was like. The Nelly Nell back then. He was a dope boy DJ. Hustle and did DJ music. So boom, I was always hip to music. But I remember like the first like if it wasn't club music, the first nigga that was like my hero that had a rap. You stomping too hard, bro. Yeah, the one of the guys that was one of my favorites back then was Frank Ski with Doo Doo Brown.
Yeah.
That was a rap song and it was from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? That was a big rap song. Video shot at, you know, he had the rag Fords and you know the Jeeps and all that. And then after that, it was Trees. I can't, you know, I remember like that.
No, because we forget.
Can I interject? No. How about Kevin Lyles with North Avenue? North Avenue. North Avenue.
I remember that song.
I know he did and all the good stuff. North Avenue. North Avenue.
I never knew he did that, but I remember North Avenue song. But I'm just telling you. What was trending?
See, and a lot of people don't even know who them people is now.
Yeah, like
they exec Kevin Lyles. We talking about execs now. We talking about that's the exec of 300 with Leo Cohen. Leo Cohen.
A lot of people coming up like the generation don't know about Baltimore's history and music history. They think
that's what this podcast for.
They think that it's just happening like from the social media era.
Yeah, it's definitely been going on.
Definitely.
And so listen, though.
Yeah, though.
I'm going to just keep it real. I'm going to give you history. You know, real talk, Baltimore real talk was classical. And it was very, very, very important to Baltimore. And I remember, you know, right before he came across you, you know, we made that name on my grandmother's porch. Mm-hmm. He sent me pictures. He sent me a bunch of pictures. Hold up, listen. I'm just tell you what happened. I went to prison in 05. Mm-hmm. I ain't give a fuck. I had 14 years, you know, back then. Right. So it ain't even matter to me what he did. But I remember I get a package probably like 2008. And it had some slick shit on there. It had some slick shit on there. It had some slick shit on there. It had a bunch of pictures of you, a bunch of pictures of a whole bunch of artists. And by the way, he sent me 100 pictures with no money order. So I was pissed about that because I took the pictures out and I shit the game.
Right. And I'm just saying, hey, under the bus.
I just said, I don't know what type of game Shorty playing, but Shorty, fuck them pictures. That shit cute, but where the money at? Right. Especially when you're in the pictures showing money, where the money at? But he told me what he was going, and I told him. I remember the conversation. If you want to lie about it or tell the truth, I told him, I said, yo, because I was into a lot, like, yo, you got to get the nigga Doe. He really, you know what I'm saying? He, no matter how I feel about him rapping, you feel me? I chop his head any day. He loyal and he love the art like I do. You feel me? Because I was wrapped up in you can't do both. Can't be an entertainer and be a street nigga. Mm-hmm. So I was more in the streets versus the rap. And Los tell me that all the time. Like, yo, you was good, you was working, but I didn't see past that. Yo, hold up. I got to get out 7 in the morning. I'm fuck with that studio shit about 12, 1 in the morning. Yo, that wasn't first. You know, rap, Biggie tell you, the money was necessary, rap was secondary. Right. Till I got incarcerated, kind of scary. Mm-hmm. So when I seen everything, I was proud of that. Real Talk was definitely the birth of a lot of artists. And Comp, you did numbers on there. Doe, you did numbers on there. And I just felt like it ain't even get it got out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop snitching. It served this purpose.
Yeah, especially for us, because a lot of times we don't realize how, like, we small, like Baltimore is little, like, for real. And you don't realize until, like, when you get outside of it, you see how much impact we have on certain things. But when you really look at it from the outside, it's like, we a nice little nook. You know what I mean? That's actually hard to crack. It's not big enough to actually sell records. You got to combine this bitch with Maryland, Virginia, and DC just to actually count on Billboard. You know, and even still to this day in general, because
like numbers wise.
Yeah, because like think about, you don't get no big shows here. Like, when the last time you been to the First Mountain Arena for a show?
I don't go.
That's what I'm just saying. But in general, it's not like you not going to the first. Like, we doing it for the spring thing with Cardi B, right?
Right.
Niggas in New York is at the Garden at least 7 times a year. Realist,
more than that.
People in LA is at the Staples Center at least. They did Nipsey funeral at the, so like think about that. Like, so that's when you're talking about numbers that matter, that, you know, can evoke change. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why everybody has to leave too.
Because you gotta get out there to broaden.
Hold on. Let me speak for a second. I'm on the RAWDOPE podcast. We gotta keep it raw.
Yeah,
you heard me.
Yeah,
man. Look, I'm in New York on 34th in Manhattan. A nigga run down on me with a DVD. Man, buy this. I look at it. It's a Baltimore Real Talk.
That's real.
Sure.
With my face on it.
Yeah, right. Like
my homeboy Kev, Baltimore Kev, 410 Kev, he rap now.
Okay,
you feel me? You know him.
I know Kev.
Getting money. You feel me? He get ready to pop the nigga. You hear me? Yo, get out of here. I'm in Tallahassee just last year. Man, my fault, year and a half. I'm in Tallahassee. And every time I give him a CD, I took 500 CDs down there and went, you know what I mean?
Smart man.
Promote.
Smart man.
T.I. concert, a couple places. I'm passing out CDs. Everywhere I go, as soon as I say Baltimore, first thing they say is the wire, man? The wire like that?
Yeah.
I don't care where you at. I had fans in London, a DJ in London, playing my songs consistently. And I'm underground.
Yeah.
But you pumping my songs to the fact that people know me in London.
Right.
It's Baltimore is worldwide. Yo.
Yeah. I mean, you're not underground to the people that know you.
People don't want to invest in down here, so people move and then they talk about Baltimore down there, but nobody wants to come down here and actually.
Open out for Baltimore.
Bullshit. She was on Channel 2.
No, Oprah
Babe Ruth
started
from Baltimore.
Oprah
started in Baltimore. I don't know.
Oprah Winfrey not from Baltimore. She from
But
Mississippi.
she
launched her career. She launched her career though.
Yeah, for real. A lot of people did have passed through here. I mean, shit, we still go to the goddamn Red Fox bar still like that.
Everybody leaves though.
Red Fox. Yeah, I mean, like.
And don't say
the
nothing
world
else about
is big.
it.
I mean,
Everybody
true.
They even from Baltimore.
The world is bigger than Baltimore. Special.
See Sammy Davis Jr. and them come down there.
You hear?
Avenue.
We need to stamp a Baltimore wave, because like New York and other places stamp their wave. Atlanta, all them stamp theirs.
I think. Well, as far as with the music, because of the day and age, we are getting more business savvy, and I think with that, it's starting to happen because now people in New York know of a YBS Skolo or Young Moose. Like, they starting to know us. Right. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, now as a collective, you know what I mean? We could do a lot more now because I'm naming is on iTunes.
Right.
Now, you know what I mean? All of us are Spotify artists now.
Platforms.
Yeah.
So listen, though, Comp. It's one thing about, cause a lot of niggas don't know. Like, even for niggas that's watching on social media, I say, yo, I'm fuck with the nigga Comp. Nigga like Comp. I'm like, nigga was on Def Jam video.
Yeah, a lot of people don't be
platinum. They don't know. So now they know. If you know, you know. But what I'm saying is, like, I like to do this. Like, if you ever saw Drink Champs, they say we like to give people their flowers before they die. Me, I like to crown a nigga before he gets signed.
No,
I like to crown a nigga. These are the type of niggas that I go to interview. Entrepreneurs that's up and coming, or people that been doing the Nipsey Hustle thing since that's so popular right now. Rest in peace, Nipsey. But I would say, yo, hold up. I know some entrepreneurs that been giving back to the community, been working hard. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I know some artists that you might only got 300 followers on the ground, but been spitting is the reason why these big name artists that's local got a platform because it was niggas digging that hole. Me myself, I was digging that hole.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? I was digging that hole for years. I was fighting for years to do what I had to do. I mean, I challenge anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it just was like, it was hard work. And then I always give props to DJ Nelly now because I felt like he was our age DJ. Because everybody was spinning club music, and Nelly now was like the first nigga that was really not even putting no club music on his shit. I mean, back when he was D Smooth up Emerson.
Exactly. Yeah.
You heard that he had the shit in there. I went to Emerson with him, so he was D Smooth up Emerson. Yeah, he was the shit. He was doing that, but when he came, Nelly now he played hip hop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I remember him breaking one of the Street Official records called Tattoo Tears. You know what I mean? Now he's breaking hella records, Money Jake Tech. But Tattoo Tears, he broke that. I was like, dang, that shit got on Nelly now joint.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, that free highs. I talk to highs all the time, man. It'd be good if you holler at them, though. So Comp, how do Comp reinvent itself in 2019? Authentic John Doe and Comp, how do y'all reinvent yourself in 2019?
Well,
it's a question for both of y'all.
Well, the key to relevancy, I'm thinking. Well, I feel. You gotta stay in these people's face every day. Like, I just did a media pool at the Gold Room, and they had DJ Flo there and Lil Jetta.
I saw.
You know what I mean? And they was giving out real big jewels to get your songs on. You know, to get your songs on the radio. But not only that, but even if for like an artist like me to come up there and do a whole hour and take over Next to 9 and stuff like that, they was telling me the right way to go about it. We don't know the right way to go about our own city. You know what I mean? For us to make it jump. And then keep in mind, we have it easy because it's only one radio station of people we gotta satisfy. It's only a classroom full of niggas we gotta satisfy. Opposed to living in New York where we got to go and baby Hot 97. We got to go and baby Charlemagne the Garden. You're gonna be broke by the time, you know what I mean? But if you actually just sit and piece together, all right, let me go over here and let me go mess with Squirrel and Pork. You feel me?
5,000.
Let me come on. Let me make sure I do the Raw Dope podcast.
We big not only that.
You feel me? Let me go over here and make sure I do this media pool. Then let me go over here to Love Don't Define Gender podcast. Let me come. You know what I mean? Like, so it's all of these things, like, for real. So
I like that. Love Don't Define Gender.
Love your LDDG. Yo, Love Don't Define Gender. It's dope. It's a dope podcast. I was actually on there yesterday.
Said you got one.
Yeah, oh man, I was supposed to actually be doing a podcast with Keys, but just like me, she went out LA and stayed. You know what I mean? So she's in San Diego right now. So she's out there doing.
Keys that threw the bars at Nikki.
Yeah, definitely.
What's she doing though?
We was in the midst. Me and her was. She put together. She had an idea and she came to me with it, and we had a few. Trial runs. We was going into test runs for the podcast, and we was about to start it. But she had a trip.
I started at the Gold Room.
Yeah, yo, she had a trip and went down there, and then she just relocated. Just like, all right, bet. So that's, we out there. We everywhere. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamari out there in the Baldwin Hills. Shout out to King Los up there in the hills.
Shout out to the homie Los.
You know what I mean? So we everywhere. I feel like, honestly, I want to be real honest on the Raw Dope podcast. I feel like the rest of the world needs us more than anything. Mm-hmm. They don't have a Baltimore influence. Nope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, like the change I see I put in certain people's lives, including like my baby mother in LA. You know what I mean? She's never come across a person like me. And I just imagine, like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they actually need us elsewhere. They need our influence. Mm-hmm. Like, we weather, like, we really can weather some tough things and still keep going. Right. A lot of times in places like, especially LA, where everything is such, everybody is somebody out there. Mm-hmm. Like, they live in a bubble a lot. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of people in certain places. But you know what I mean? But like, I feel like the rest of the world can use our influence on what we do.
So what it was like living out, but I'm gonna get back to you. This nigga Doe though, man. Like, I got a problem with him. Because I'm saying, Doe, when I first met Doe, I'm gonna tell you how I met Doe. Doe, if you know anything about John, authentic John Doe, he pops up.
Yeah.
Don't know where he come from. The motherfucker just popped up.
He just popped up at the goddamn Quando. Like, yo, we doing the Easter show, right?
He's a pop-up.
Yeah, like, honestly, yo, I'm in there. walking the artist in, like look to my right, yo, my man, and then he pull up on you with the smooth, yo, you pull up on you just like that, got a big press, like you feel me, like god damn, big blunt lit, like yo, like oh I bet that, John Doe, what the. Now I feel that much better, like my man really in the building. Doe in the building. You feel me? Like oh shit, like this is that's. Now I'm like now I know I'm gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But yo, he will pop up. It don't matter who, what. Loving hip hop, no matter how big the artist is, my man will be in the building.
That's how I blue when we was in Atlanta doing that Jeezy shit.
Like, yeah.
Hey, yo, listen, I appreciate Doe, and I think I might have gave. I think tonight, man, I might have just gave Doe his invitation, man, to run with us, because there be certain niggas come when you build these podcasts. I watch a lot of niggas do it. By the way, you know I always been doing this since a kid. I be having deaths of dynasties. I end them when they think they doing because I'm gonna be consistent. Only thing that stopped my rap career was incarceration. And Los, I remember getting out. I was in a halfway house in 2011. I was on Bonner Road with Los and Lola got in the car. His wife got in the car. She got in the car. And he was talking. I was like, yo, shit, yo, I just was locked up since I was 25, yo. Like, yo, I'm 32, yo. I said, yo, I ain't doing no rap and shit. I'm going into management and production. Whole time I was locked up for a couple years, I started studying that, managing production and film. I could make more money than that. The nigga Los looked at me and was like, oh, fine. Yo, Rick Ross, 37 years old. Yeah. This was in 11. He said 35 or 37. Right. He just said, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? You quit rapping. He just looking at me like, this nigga. He was like, yo, I got something in the making. This is exact words, yo. I got something in the making. Yo, it's about to happen for me, man. You better get back to it. Shook hands and went about our way. And I thought about that the whole time. But I got into production because that's my thing. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Production. I'm a great writer, so I think of shit. But then it was like when I did the production thing, I was dealing with artists that didn't have it in them. You got them tell a nigga like, yo, you talented, and they don't want it. You want it more than them. And
these niggas want it next week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And then you can't even help these niggas. Like they want you to give it to them. Like you can't help a nigga get it. They want you to give it to them. Like they really like. Yo, I was just helping my man make a few moves. Had him perform at the Rondo show. Right.
Yeah, that was that. We had a mutual friend.
A week later, yo, put on face. I need a manager. I'm like, God damn. Well, you manage to fucking put that fuck shit out. I'm like, yo, God damn. How you need a manager? And we just. You feel me? But like you look at everything and you doing everything else on the page, but keeping it all the way music. Long story short, I go to Love and Hip Hop last night, just to show love. My man, Big Guy, doing a Love and Hip Hop thing at Culture Arts. I heard him call the artist's name to perform. My man ain't there. I get on stage, perform, put it up on the gram and all that. Yo, hit me like, yo, you was there? I'm like, sure was. But yo wasn't there. Yo left. Oh, you didn't. Oh, the crowd wasn't big enough for you. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, you got to do all that. Like from the most intimate, I like it when because I'm used to being last on the show where it's only 7 people in there. I swear to God, them 7 people will let niggas know. You feel, yo, you saw a nigga comp before? Yeah. Sirs, you need to check yo out. You know what I mean? So I love that. Like,
yo, comp, I'm going to tell you this. I'm a student. Listen, one thing I like to tell you is my name should have been DJ Hand 5000. I don't know why, because see, my daddy, he got addicted to drugs. And I just felt like, you know, he passed away in 05, right after father died in February 05, and I got knocked off. You know what I'm saying? In June of 05, right? And when I was in prison, I used to think like, damn, daddy, all the shit that my father did in this life, I was like, why you gave me the gift for music, but why you ain't teach me how to work them turntables? Because everything I do, I would have gave my all to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, why you? Because I feel like being a DJ, if I say my daddy taught me how to DJ, that makes you a DJ. I can't go get the goddamn CDs and put it on the CD spin and do that. I can't do that.
Well, you never going to do it.
I want to scratch it. I see my.
You know what I mean? You got to take the can out.
No, listen. I'm saying listen, bro. I could buy the equipment. Like, nigga got all this shit. And do it. This is really the same setup. What I'm saying is, I used to watch my father mix with the penny, and then he might scratch with his nose.
Right. No,
some shit you can't get. Right. You have to. Every DJ had a teacher, And what
Yeah,
better
yeah,
teacher
yeah.
you can get than your daddy,
No,
than your
real
pops? And I just felt like
That's
if
what I
anything
learned
of my father,
Real shit.
I just was hurt that my
Yeah.
father didn't teach me how to DJ because I love music so much. And you look at some of my instant snaps, it was DJ Sean Marshall was out here. We just had an event, you know, in memory of G Songs. Rest in peace, G Songs. We had a
yeah.
Father's Day cookout.
Yes, man.
A lot of people didn't come, but you know, the people. We showed up for our event and the DJs were scratching, just having fun. And legendary DJ Sean Marsh was there, and motherfuckers was calling me like, "Yo, you should have seen you, yo. You was just looking like you wanted your turn next." And I'm just like, "No, I just was." Go,
that's that
creators,
shit,
go!
man.
It's just like to see them niggas move there and mix the beat and come. I felt like I was cheated with that. You know what I mean? So that's what made me think, and I was brainstorming like, man, shit. The artist fell off. I was doing videos, that fell off. I was doing everything. Then I found my niche with the podcast shit.
Yo,
Because I never quit.
You know what though? What I noticed though, especially with being an artist parent, cause we so hard about it.
Shout
and
out
then
to LT the Stacker. That's my son.
You feel me? Like yo, when you got
Stacker,
kids,
shout out.
LT the
like you don't
Stacker.
want to
Push it on
them.
But-
I love my daughters to do. You know, when they into it, I try to. You know what I mean? But they might pick it up for a little bit, then go and do something else. You know what I mean? But we so gun ho about it that if you don't want to push it direct, like because I'm thinking he maybe ain't pushing on to you
Yes.
because he ain't want to drive you away from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or
He
something like
was
that.
He was listen, bro. I never forget, right? And rest in peace of my father. I remember I called my father mixing. And I came in from school, kind of on the steps he mixed. I love when he mixed. You feel me? And then my daddy, he hitting the smack. The records.
RAWDOPE
The smack.
Yeah, we
hit
on
the
yeah.
records. You feel my father? So I'm mad as a motherfucker. I'm hurt. Like my father putting that shit in him, Jack. What the fuck wrong with you, Jack? Just
But
play
some
the
people
record.
have to get high to make the musical.
Yeah,
something
but
to
I'm
them.
just
sometimes
saying,
it comes
like,
easier to people that
It
are
can't.
high.
And though I just wish my father would have just said, "Hey, come here, boy. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
This is 12. This is this.
Yeah,
And this is
go
that."
ahead.
Because ever since then, because I interviewed DJ Mumbles and DJ K Spence. I interviewed him, and Mumbles told me like how he broke in somebody's house to get the equipment. And my mother, listen, my mother told me how my daddy got all the equipment. My rest in peace to my grandmother. She got killed in 1979 in the trailer accident. And I think my mother and all her siblings got like 75 racks. And she was like, "I brought your father everything he needed to DJ." You feel me? That's what we did. I got my money and we went and got all the shit. So I was like, "Damn, that's history." But if you couldn't give nobody enough, I have a child or anybody, even with her, my young intern,
Yeah.
she's 19 years old. She hit me on the gram and I said, "Yo, I'm gonna give you a shot because I believe, yo, one day I'm gonna die."
Yeah.
What
I
the
thank
fuck
you
is
for
you
that.
holding back? That's
Right.
like somebody, if you in the nursing field, you see a young girl going there, you a phlebotomy, yo, she having problems with the veins. Show her how to draw blood because that might come back to you 10 times.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
favor might come back. You might lose your job. That girl might be doing something else, and she remember, yo,
Right.
she showed me how to
This
get
the
that
person
vein.
that actually helped me.
She showed me how to get that vein. So
So,
hey,
as a seasoned
get in there.
artist though, John Doe, like I didn't realize the how fulfilling it was to help niggas.
Mhm.
Like I be doing management now, you know what I mean, for a few artists and stuff. But I didn't realize how much that would fill a void in me. You know what I mean? Being able
It means
like,
something.
you feel
Good
me?
feeling.
Yeah.
We supposed to be like
I
that.
co-produced Rona,
Okay.
Baltimore album. You feel me?
Yeah.
I did that. I did like I said, the Baltimore Real Talk. Wrote some
Right.
songs for who we submitted songs to. Flow Rider, Jagged Edge, 112, a couple people.
Man,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying? So
Joe's
it's like
a working motherfucker. He's a
Yeah,
worker.
definitely.
I was
But
gonna say,
he
you
been
stay
on that
busy.
tip
Worker.
though.
like right now, I'm
been
working
on
with
that
Hollywood By, Stony Doug, a couple underground. You know.
Yeah.
No,
these-
you know what I think
they
you
hot.
are? At this age you is, all jokes aside, and we going to talk after the show. I just think after the music, after the writing, after the videography, your calling from Allah, man, it's A&R. Because, see, a A&R, a great A&R has to know the music. For one, and he has to be an artist before he
And
was an
connected.
A&R. Because when you an artist before the A&R, you understand everything an artist going through. You understand what they want, what they need, and what they
this
should
nigga can
get.
walk in every room.
Yeah, and you can
You
walk
really
in a
can.
room and tell them
Every room though.
right? Every
Shout out
room,
Tony
room.
Bates.
and that's good.
You feel me?
Universal.
Yo, son, hey,
You know, that's
Cersei,
my
shout
man.
out.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
So can y'all describe y'all music making process?
I mean, you know, with me, honestly, I can't even lie to y'all. This raw dope ball, cause we can keep it raw. 1,000.
Yo, listen, raw dope
100 ain't
podcast.
enough for me. You heard me.
Right.
Shouts out.
You
to
gotta
the
keep
whole-
it 10,000.
Everybody.
That's the new
You feel me?
sign. We keeping it 10,000.
You feel me? 10,000. Because 1,000 ain't enough. But look, on some real shit, I write how I feel.
Right.
It's like mood music to me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking about my girl, I write a song. My baby girl, flooded with ice, diamonds and pearls, busting you down, pick what you like, no matter the price, give you the world, my baby girl.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking about my chick.
Right.
If I'm thinking about the streets, I'm on some, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So that's just what it is. I write how I feel.
Definitely.
I don't know how you do it.
I can second that. I write how I feel. Me more so. I like to my thing. I like to make myself laugh. If I can't stop the rhythm and say that shit out, and it don't make me feel a certain way, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's my thing. I write to change my mood. Sometimes the songs write themselves. I don't know what I'm gonna make a lot of times doing this shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? But a lot of times I just know the feeling I like to have from it is of like it made me forget about whatever, you know what I mean? It just put me with that and let me be able to at least laugh for a few seconds, you know what I mean? To give me a nice little reset button. Now it's still street or whatever, but it's just like it's real. I feel as though it's like it's real shit, just with extra shit on it, extra cut on it, to make sure, you know, I feel as though I feel as though I'm rare because I can say the most far left shit, but you can hear the realness in it.
So what's that, fitno?
You know, yeah.
That's the shit I need to come out tomorrow morning.
Like that.
You got that? Hold up. So we gotta take an intermission, cause I'm gonna need them authentic John Doe bars. I need that fit. I need that fit.
Put that on there just to make sure you get what you need.
I might make a spin-off podcast called Fitting All Podcast.
Hey, yo, seriously though.
Fitting All Podcast, nigga.
Yo,
that
definitely.
shit ain't stepped on. That shit knocking horses down, but comp. One thing I gotta say is what I appreciate you about, because I had an artist, my friend, right, my right hand man, my walking buddy.
Yeah.
You know, that's an old prison term. My walking buddy.
Yeah.
My walking buddy. I say, yo, you don't know about the nigga Comp was with Def Jam, and he was lost. He about 32. He was like, no. You get what I'm saying? I was like, damn, y'all like, yo, because I tell niggas all the time, no, it's niggas that did it big. You had Rough Ends. You had fuck all that. You got Drew Hill. Yeah. Drew Hill never got the props they deserve, my nigga. Like
outside of here, I think they did.
Outside of here, they definitely got it. My nigga.
The world. Yeah.
Yo, Cisco went diamond.
Yeah, like keep
diamond.
in mind, this is the first man that walked on bitches.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like keep in mind, mid-air.
I remember when he dyed his hair blonde. We was at Hammer Jackson. Girls was going crazy.
Like seriously, you gotta keep that. Yo, the niggas.
I remember being young and living out Woodlawn. He used to live out Woodlawn.
Yeah. And listen, I was with him one day out the I think it's the Ramada out the Marriott. Me and a few friends out we having drinks. So we see niggas sit over here. My man was like, yo, that's Cisco. So he came over there and listened to me. I had one too many cups of Henny. I told Cisco this. True story. I said, Cisco, you know, since y'all fell off, you know, listen, that nigga Cisco get on some gangster shit. Oh, short. We ain't never fall off.
Hell no. Everything they drop platinum.
Nigga tell me we got a show in PA. Y'all niggas won't come out. Nigga call me when y'all get there. Nigga, I been here. Nigga, I got a mansion in Minnesota.
Right,
Let me know what's going on. Man, we got shows back to back to back to back. Nigga, we ain't never fall.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? You just don't hear of. Yeah, he put me in my place.
There's a lot of people that's getting money behind the scenes.
Yo, listen, I was put in my place.
It's bigger than here because you got to think, other places, it's more avenues that you can get your money through. You know what I'm saying? Like, commercial advertisement and things of that nature. Yeah. Man, you know how many times they use the thong song for something or a commercial in a place that we have never seen or been? You know what I mean? Like Cisco get a lot of money. Yeah, like definitely, man. He get.
That's why he could just chill back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he can go chill.
Him and Nokio. And goddamn Nokio
production.
Yeah, exactly.
Nokio made them beats with Pop.
Yeah.
Pop used to give him his props. Yeah, listen. Yeah. Pop used to give Nokio his props. He used to get what he say on that shit? But you understand? Oh, I came to bring the pain.
Yeah.
Hardcore from the brain. Didn't Nokio do that beat?
No, that's Devontae.
Oh yeah.
That's
Bitch,
the
I
Vontae.
make $1 million with the Vontae.
Yeah.
But what Nokia did though?
No. Nokia is responsible for what these bitches want from a nigga.
Yeah, what these bitches want from a
like
nigga.
number one, shit, his goddamn baby mother is shorty from Hot Now, from you know his baby mother's Angela, right.
Okay, I'm talking about my name.
So
Angela Yee?
No,
Angie Martinez?
Yeah, the big one, yeah. Yeah, that's his baby mama. You niggas ain't know that? Yeah, that's his baby mama right there.
Yo, see, that's what I'm saying. He broke some news on the cats.
Yeah, but that's like he's really, and then he did a lot of other things for other artists too. Like they big with like, you know, Drew Hill was real cool with like Jagged Edge and shit like that. So they really be like, you would catch Nokia with yo from Jagged Edge and yo maybe from 112.
Oh, let me tell you this.
Like
This is what, you know what Cisco told me? Cisco told me this, and this was with no cameras, no nothing. He said, yo, L.A. Reid fucked us up. No, listen, because he said, listen, we was the biggest boy band, but when we was hot, we came out fighting with Boys to Men. We did that. Then Jagged Edge came after us. They came after us, and he was like, it was just a whole big thing. You know what I mean? And then when you look at the TLC movie and you look, it was a lot of fuck shit going on.
Yeah.
Cisco of 2019 would have did Thong Song and 17 or something. He'd have been the fucking biggest thing in the world.
I mean, LA say that though. LA will. I fuck with LA Reid because he will tell you when he fucked up certain things. Right. Like I remember me having a meeting with him and he was telling me how he felt as though he dropped the ball on the my man Jaquan. I don't know if y'all remember. Everybody in the club get tips.
I say the documentary. Like I think VH1 or one of them.
Oh, I ain't seen it yet, but that's
he told the truth. He said he's still good though.
Oh no, he gonna be good. He definitely good. I mean, that's all you need is one.
He was big.
But he had two though. He had the other one too. Oh, he had the Hood Hop. Hood Hop. Yeah, you know what I mean. I actually did a record with those producers that did Tipsy and Hood Hop.
Who made the Hood Hop?
Yeah. What was that? Track Boys. They call Track Boys. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's some Vault music. Yeah, I got some Def Jam Vault music. You already know it's Vault music. That shit that's the shit you put on the mixtape. That's when you don't hear from the company no more.
So what was that thing you was representing? It was Boomerang Gang?
No, Bangarang Gang.
Bangarang Gang.
Yeah.
Hey, you was my man.
Yeah, definitely.
You was my man because we was banging with Street Official. And I was on Street Official Records. You know what I'm saying? I was on Lowly Hard Records. I was on Street Official Records. And I was one of them artists that was shelved. Mm-hmm. Not shelved because of the talent, and also I had the privilege of meeting Rod Lee in prison. I met Rod Lee when he was on his 18-month bit, and I had a year in county jail, and we was in a halfway house together. So everybody, everybody was riding him, and then one day, like, he a real big guy, so one day, you know, he'd tell you, like, yo, my man Ham crazy, and I was just in there cutting up, then I was like, yo, that's Rod Lee, I rap. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get to him, but I can't go to him on no groupie shit. I gotta wait. So I wait about 2 months. And finally, we got in a situation. It was like, if you've never been to prison, it's hard for me to explain to you this. I had to get him in a situation where I could talk to him and it wasn't no dick riding. We was on man time. Understood. And one thing Rod Lee showed me, when we finally got that conversation, he was like, yo, write your name on a piece of paper. So I wrote my name. And he looked at it, gave it back. He like, what if that means something? What if that signature means something? And yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. That was like 05 when we was in the county together. Yo, my nigga, that stuck with me to this day. Your signature. Fuck the beats, fuck everything. I signed the paper. He said, what if that means something? And then when I came home, he hooked up with Turk. We met him when he was doing Hammerjacks. Remember, he was DJing Hammerjacks. And listen, Hammerjacks was his work release job. So, nigga, he used to tell us, true story, he used to tell us, nigga, I'ma shot the halfway house out at 12:35. So we got the headphones on. Oh, yeah. He'd be like, listen, real talk. Rod Lee mixing. He'd be like, yo, shout out to all my niggas on work release. My nigga Fine, my nigga so we go crazy.
Hell yeah.
Rod Lee had a fucking work release job at a nightclub.
Yo, that's G.
That's G'd up. And I ain't seen him in years.
Wayne.
Speaking of Mike Doe.
My fault. He made the beat for Tim Tree.
Yeah. Listen. So when I was locked up with him, and for anybody that been incarcerated, you meet the man. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if I got $100 in my account, you got 50,000, but you still meet the man. And he told me the whole Tim Trees process. He was like, bro, yo, for real, yo. He like, everybody that come to me with a beat want a bankroll beat. Everybody call me up and want to pay me with a beat, want a bankroll beat.
That's why
he like, yo, we made that motherfucking beat out of nothing. Me and Trees was bullshitting when we made that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He told me when he did with Paula Campbell, that tables turn.
Yeah.
He told me he put his back into that. But when he did Bankroll, he said, man, we just cut. Nah, we did it. He like, we did not know Bankroll was going to do that good.
No, you don't. You can't call your record. Yo,
he like, I didn't know it was going to do
Yo,
that good.
you cannot call. Yo, I swear to God, like that's just what's happened to me yesterday. I came with a record I was pushing, but the record that they played on the radio was the record I did on a Triller on my IG. You know what I mean? So it's like the people gonna pick.
I feel like it's the music that you really try that don't do.
The shit that you like as an artist, it ain't that. It's the people that gotta be like, nah, this is the one.
You might think, oh, it's phony and put it out.
They the ones that they go.
Oh, I love that.
That's I'm the same way, yo. The ones that I gotta like, it's almost like you gotta not fuck with it too much to hope it'll go. You know what I mean? Like, cause you like it on the low. Like seriously, so it's like I just make it. I just make the music, whatever.
Yo, listen, and I know that, and then one of my niggas, right, and don't know this.
Yeah, though.
Lo said on my podcast, and I think we had audio problems. I said that he said in the on the gram, he said, "Yo, it was one nigga that came close to crushing me, and I ain't gonna say his name." So I tell Uncle Sean, you know what I'm saying? This is my uncle. This is Spot, and my business manager. I said, man, he talk about me. Well, y'all be talking about the nigga Doe. He tell me, no, I ain't talking about y'all. So I said, yo, Los is a GOAT. But I say, Los, what the fuck? Doe, you know us person. Authentic John Doe, Fat Ham, Los, and Silent 7. We sparred for a living.
Exactly.
It was like comp. We couldn't see each other.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck at 7:30 in the morning. Yo, what you trying to do?
And by the way, he never beat me, but this raw don't keep it 10,000.
I crushed him.
He can't fuck with me.
Yo, listen.
Yeah, like
Fat Rock, listen. Doe came, listen, I'm gonna tell you a true story. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Hey, kid.
Doe was crushing niggas all day. He was crushing niggas all day, sis. He was crushing niggas all day. I come outside, niggas tell me, yo, was a nigga walking around rapping. Los was with that crew. Silent 7, Los, everybody. So, the first time me and this nigga battled was in fucking Street Dreams on a corner store.
Ooh, the right there. I remember
Talking about Sterling.
Sterling them shit. Me and Yo go at it. Because they was looking for me all day. Los could say what the fuck he want to say. He was looking for... when I came outside, like, yo, this nigga thinks even 7 gonna keep it real. This nigga this nigga Doe was punching on my little homies. He was bullying my little homies.
Right.
So when little homies came, you were Doe. If I'm lying, I'm fine. They just told you they had one person for you. Me and this nigga get the clutching. As soon as I go in there, yo,
look, but he was in his bag. I ain't gonna lie, he was in his bag.
Yeah,
man.
But no, I used to crush him like that too. The engineer. He ain't never rapped. He ain't got a mic. He don't need
no one. Let you have it. Said he ain't got a mic, yo. Yeah, right.
Yo, I feel like this. The reason why Los is great. He's phenomenal.
Definitely.
Shout out to King Los. He's phenomenal. But it started in this playground, in this sandbox around here, my nigga.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna say he didn't win. I ain't gonna never say he didn't lose, but my nigga, we sparred. Yeah. And that's something that just forever we sparred.
And by the way, I'm a czar. 3800. Libby Ice and Garrison. I come from battling down Crazy Jones on Baltimore Street.
Me too.
You heard me?
Me too.
Seriously.
With flag contracts, Lexington Terrace. You know what I mean? 40 niggas in the cypher.
Yes.
If you ain't rapping what you living, don't get up here.
They're gonna smack the shit out you
and rob you.
Now you can just rap. Now you can just come out.
It ain't no yo niggas.
People don't
artists get comp. See, look, when Comp got signed, right? If a nigga told Comp he wanted to battle him, he had to step up. Nowadays, artists is saying this on radio. Yeah, I write my music.
Really
I don't battle. I'm saying, what the fuck you mean?
I mean, like that. I mean, yo, they maybe I had to battle for a deal, so it's like, but I don't. But I'm not naturally. But I actually came from the battle thing. I used to battle.
That's how you.
I came up battling the Hood fellas, Sandtown. Them.
Rest in peace, Wisdom.
Yeah. All the time.
Rest in peace for Wiz.
At the train station in Montgomery.
Yeah, that was a battleground.
That was a battleground. You know what I'm saying?
That was a battleground.
I'm from that. You know what I mean? But it's like, I didn't never want to. You know what I mean?
I just like. I got studios now, so people just go to the studio.
I like to hear a dope record, yo.
And it's something I feel like it's an insult to music when you say you don't battle.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Now listen, battling don't mean that me and Doe could battle, but we not going at each other. It's just ball for ball. What he got to say
you
to
can't
go?
freestyle?
But
You can bring your what a nigga don't understand with battle. You can bring your written.
you
It's
can
like
bring
you
your
gotta
written.
come with everything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So if you freestyle and you battle,
If
you
it's in
got
the
written,
arsenal,
you
it
gotta
must go.
If it's in the arsenal, it must
I'ma
go.
shoot it. Yeah.
Right.
Flat out. If it's in the arsenal, it must go.
I don't
And
pull it
Comp
unless I'ma
absolutely
shoot.
right about
Yeah.
that. Like, but nowadays I say, yo, niggas getting more bigger platinum records, and that's cool. But I could say, yo, you niggas is entertainers.
Yeah.
You niggas can say you artists.
You're not an artist.
But you can, no. You can say you're an artist and entertainer, but you're not a rapper.
Yeah.
Let's stop that.
That's
You're
a lot
not
of
a
artists.
rapper.
That's
Because a rapper ready. Just like a boxer tell you, like Tank ain't gonna tell you I'm sparring against any fucking body. You know what I'm saying? But for the money, it gotta be the right name for me to get in the ring. But I spar against any fucking body. What you mean? I'm a bitch.
Yeah. Like
That's how I look at rap. Like, yo, if a nigga call
when
you
it
out
comes
and
to
say I'm
battle.
trying to cipher up. Ciphers are battles. Niggas
Yeah.
don't even know that. Ciphers are
They
battles.
all for you to get better. They all sword,
Right.
sharpen the
And to show your
sword.
skill.
Yeah, it's showing us.
Absolutely.
Because
So-
you always must be like, we came up and then you
But
must
we
be
did
ready.
it so much.
Yeah.
It's like nothing.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
And that's what I'm saying. I love Doe 100%. I take this to the grave. But for whatever, but if I put the flowers on him first, or he put them on me, I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart, yo, he's a fucking MC.
Oh yeah.
Straight up and down. I ain't hating on him or nothing. Y'all can say what I want to say what I want to say. But he's an MC. He been in his art for a long time. He been grinding for a long time. And I feel like right now making an announcement that we need him a part of Raw Dope Podcast. And Comp, I want to tell you this too, man. You was going to do the thing, and I started out at the Gold Room.
Yeah, man.
I started
Shout out to
my
Cuddy, man.
career.
Definitely.
Shout out to Cuddy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Mumbles, my
Yeah,
nigga.
shout out to Mike. I was just with Mike Mumbles yesterday.
Yo,
man.
listen.
Shout out to yo.
Yo, shout out to Mike.
out.
Yo, listen. Cuddy, he provide the building.
crazy.
But shout out to Mike Mumbles because I'm going to tell you, I was on my way to Guitar Center when I started this. And I was ready to buy all this shit that you see on the table. But a nigga told me, hold my money. Because he had a podcast center, but everything was set up already. So we tried it out and we worked it with them, man. And we had everything going, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mike Mumbles. I really appreciate him, yo, because he brought my vision to life. Right. That's like going to Paramount. Yeah. That's like going to Universal with a movie script and you pitch it and they bring it to life, yo. You don't know how that's why I tell my man right there, Kenny the engineer, me and this man, yo, then left, yo, Doe. And I know from the bottom of my heart, you'd have been with us. We in the rain, 30 below outside. It's 11:30 at night. Nobody there but me and him. We waiting for the sedan, the cabs, everybody playing. We don't got the Uber or Lyft app on our phone. Freezing rain outside. That let me know. I say, dang, yo really love this shit just as much as me.
Right.
He don't love the podcast. That's just his job. But he love hip hop.
Yeah.
He love music.
That's
He's
what it's
saying, yo,
about.
I want to be
Check
there.
this out. Could you have kept going if you didn't love it?
Yeah, no.
You
Oh,
wasn't
hell
gonna
no.
keep
If
going.
I ain't, if no, this
Well,
this
some
shit
people
feel yo, it ain't no drug that get me high as this shit. I'm gonna keep it all the way. Ain't no. I'm trying.
Nothing better, yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing like the high I get from this shit. Will,
Feeling
like,
when you hit the stage.
yeah, like yeah.
Definitely.
Just the fact that you about
Man,
to go
look,
and
I
you know
have-
what I mean.
Look, tell me your best fan experience. Give me that
Oh
thing
my
real quick.
god, fan
Like
experience?
somebody that was a fan and they like the best that made you feel like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Give me one.
When you felt like
'Cause I got one. I ain't wanna- you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say when I met Ho,
Jay-Z?
yeah,
You met Jay-Z?
There it is.
You know me.
Listen, listen, anybody that know me.
anybody who met Jay-Z, he putting a blessing on you.
Yeah,
Yes.
man, like I ain't gonna
Thank
like,
you.
Touches
yo,
on
I was trying to meet up.
Yeah.
I was trying to catch him because everybody was in the line trying because he was the new
Exactly.
president at the time.
Oh, so you was on Def Jam with Jay-Z was the
when he
president.
took it over.
He was one of the only artists they didn't drop.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah.
That's lit.
Jay-Z love the youth.
Yo,
he
so
love the
he was
future.
like, well, you know what I mean. So I was in the hallways trying to catch him, and I caught him coming down, and LA was behind me. So when I ran up on Ho, it was like, oh, LA came. He was like, oh, see you, man. He was like, no, I know Jordan. I was like, damn, they called me my real name. Like, yo, what the fuck, yo? They called me.
Hey, Comp, you a fucking legend.
Like,
Comp,
like, yo,
you are a legend. You are a legend. Iconic.
The GOAT know who you is.
like, yo,
That means you the GOAT.
yeah, yo, seriously, I can't lie, yo. That was the best
fucking noise.
That shit, it will never get old. Me and there was, I thank God, my man Jersey was right there from school. He was with me when I met yo.
Was
It
you
was,
starstruck? You probably.
oh yeah, because yo, this was the Sprint Sanyo came out. That's the first camera phone with the walkie-talkie. You feel me? That just came out.
Look,
Yeah, I had one of them.
I got one. I got one for you.
All my life.
I ain't gonna say it's equal to Jay-Z.
Remember that Sprint phone?
Shit,
But listen, Look,
I had that shit.
Look, I got one for you. I'm in the strip club, DC, I think, downtown, whatever. My man hosting. I walk in there, it's DJ Reds and S Dot or whatever. They in there, you know what I'm saying, hosting. I go see the DJ booth. He like, yeah, yo, what you want? You know, say something on the mic. So I'm up there. I'm authentic John Doe, whatever. Long story short, Snoop Dogg corrupting them niggas come in the spot. Now Snoop wasn't with him, but it's Corrupt, Daz, the whole Dog Pound, right?
Who?
They was at the strip club in DC, and DJ Reyes was performing. You know, S Dot, Sean, and shit.
S Dot, a childhood
Shout out
friend
to
of
my
mine.
nigga,
Right.
You feel me? So boom, of course I see them. It's like family. Oh shit! So now I'm in the DJ booth. Now I'm on the mic.
Right.
Now here come Dog Pound coming in the spot. I'm like, man, fuck it. I get in line. You know, I let people kind of go first. So then I go in. I'm gonna say what's up to Corrupt. You know what I mean, Daz or whatever.
Yeah.
I sit down behind Corrupt, and I'm waiting for him to kind of stop talking to somebody. He kind of, his girl that was with him or whatever, she kind of see me, look at me, so he turned his head and look at me. I said, Corrupt, I just want, you know, my fault, Doug. I just want.
Yeah, right.
He said, man, authentic John Doe, nigga, I know who you is.
Sir, yo,
Hey, yo, that's
that feeling,
mine.
that'll fuck your world up.
Lyricist like that.
You sitting there like, how?
I didn't even know. I never met
Hold on. Yo, listen. Hold up. Is Daz the skinny one?
No, Daz is
That's the nigga that created.
That's the one that can rap his ass
No,
off.
listen. That's the one that created Moon Rocks. One of my best. See, I'm a stoner.
Okay.
And all jokes aside, RAWDOPE, and I don't want to tell y'all this is what it stands for, Comp, because I like to get a good understanding when it came on me. RAWDOPE podcast. I came up with this concept in prison. Fatso. People think because I'm a fat boy that's what it means. No, it stands for all the thugs surviving out here. That's what it spells Fatso.
Yeah.
For all the thugs surviving out here. RAWDOPE podcast stands for this: the rawest and dopest interviews on the planet. Listen, raw. If I say I went raw on the girl and I got burnt, you know what that means? I ain't had no hat on. She wasn't right.
Yeah, right.
If I say nigga, this a raw motherfucking t-shirt, it means it's authentic, like John Doe. Dope in the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s. In the 70s and the 50s, listen. In the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s, the word, man, that's super dope. That came with Dolomite. Yeah. That came with Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby. They said, man, that's dope. So that's what I came up with the concept. And I'm from Baltimore City. I'm from Maryland. And I'm from a town called Baltimore City. And RAWDOPE is a negative. And what I learned in prison is transforming power. Yeah. So when I transform the power, I say, yo, don't call my shit RAWDOPE podcast. Listen to me, cunt. Yeah. This shit with 123 subscribers, this shit taking off. But guess what? People have told me, look, I want you here. I want you to host my event, but you can't bring this. Well, I say, hey, I'll be at your event. I'll support your event. But I can't talk on that microphone if that ain't right there, because you looking at this right here, and the razor means that we cutting through the edge. And Fatso Life Worldwide means for all the thugs surviving out here worldwide, global. Yeah. Meaning that, you ain't gotta have a body. You ain't gotta been in prison to be a thug. Yeah. You ain't meaning that you ain't gotta be this and that to be in the street. You be a college student and be thugged out. Meaning you got a nappy head and you a whole goddamn scientist major. Right. Yeah, definitely. You can be an RN nurse for the bras, and you know the struggle to go through. You thugging your way through because they was playing with you when you was a CNA, GNA. Now you an RN, baby. You thugging your way through. So I feel like, that's for all the thugs surviving out here, because we get put in situations. And I'm most proud of you because, bruh, you was putting work in when the city couldn't recognize it, and the only people that recognized your work was the hip hop community, the super underground community that didn't have a voice.
Right,
we was champions. Like I can go back. What I tell you, Drew Hill Park comp out there with the silver Benz truck.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember them days. I'm happy shit to see comp. I'm mumbling the songs and shit. People looking at me like you crazy.
Like,
how you know your song?
How you don't know the song?
Yeah, like this is how you don't know the song. That's comp. He hot, nigga. He came out of Douglas High School. They had Fox 45. All the news cameras following him. They said this guy was special, and he was special. You understand? He was special, man. Then you got a collaboration with one of my favorite guys. I'm a Wu-Tang dude. 27 years since 36 Chambers dropped. Shit, man, you had Tony Starks.
Yeah, shit.
I
remember asking my grandmother to go buy me the ice cream single. You feel me? From Metro 2 in Mondawmin.
Come on, that's hip hop legacy.
So she went to buy
Metro
me Metro
2 in Mondawmin. That's legacy.
You feel me? They fucking laughed at her and shit. And then years later, I'm like, yo, grandma, I got a song with yo. You feel like she lived that long enough to see that happen. I was just pumped. And then when Ghostface came down here and did the news and shit, like he actually bought the video on VHS and let me see. Yo, we debuted the video at the what's that shit downtown? We had on the harbor, yo, when the game ESPN Zone. Right. ESPN Zone.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
It was a big thing. I saw the run video for the first time when Ghost bought the tape.
That's what it was. You was on the run.
ESPN.
Listen,
Ghostface.
Listen, I gotta do this on the podcast, right? Because I do this. But when I love Ghost for many things, but one thing that Ghost said, right, that really gets to me this day, he said, dwelling in the past, flashbacks when I was young. Whoever thought I have a baby girl and three sons, I'm going through this difficult stage. I find it hard to believe why my old earth has so many seas, but she's her own woman. And through me, I respect that. I saw life was well as really worth, but took a step back. Family ain't family no more. We used to play ball eggs at the school, eat grits because we was poor. Grab the pliers, fix the hanger on the TV, rocking each other's clothes. The school wasn't easy. We survived winners. Snotty nose with no coat. We kept it real, but the older brother still had jokes. Sadly, daddy left me at the age of 6. I ain't know nothing, but mommy neatly packed the shit. She cried. And grandma had the family down. I guess mommy wasn't strong enough. She just went down. Check it. 15 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment, roasted everywhere. Cousins and aunts was there, 2 in the bed, 2 at the foot, 2 at the head. I didn't like to sleep with John. He peed the bed. 7 o'clock, plucking roaches up. 7 o'clock, plucking roaches out the cereal box. Shim shared the same spoon, watching Saturday cartoon. Sugar water was our thing. Every man was no thrill. In the summer, free lunch held us down like still. But it was days I had to go to Doe house with a note stating, Gloria, can I borrow some food? I'm dead broke. So it's birds, son, I couldn't stand to knock on their door. My friends might be laughing. I spent stamps in stores. Mommy, where's the toilet paper? Use the newspaper. Look, Miss Rose gave us a couch. She's the neighbor. Things is deep. My whole youth was sharp in the cleat. 2 brothers with muscle and deficiency killed me, but I remember this. Mama licked her fingertips to wipe the coal out my eyes before school with a spit.
That's fucking Ghost,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's Ghost, yo.
That's Ghost.
That's big Ghost for you.
And the second song, he says, sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Oh, that's what I played.
Oh, that's the song I did.
That was that.
I heard that song.
Mixing and match.
You feel me?
Already.
And listen, I respect them to the point of no return. And then when I seen you work with them, I was like, dang, why I couldn't be calm for that one day just to tell them, yo, when I heard all that I got is you, I said, yo, that fucked me up because my mother had 7 kids, bro. He said, why my old earth has so many seas, but she's her own woman. Right. Through me, I respect that. She's her own woman. Like, I was confused for so years to be mad at my mother. Like, Ma, you always putting niggas and kids before me because I'm your firstborn. Right. No, but Ghost say she's her own woman. Through me, I respect that. Ghost help you understand. Yo, what the fuck you mean?
You can't do nothing about that.
You can't do nothing
real
about
shit, though. Like, yo, Ghost. I can honestly say, man, like just being around Joe, because I ain't gonna lie, I was so young at the time doing that.
Right.
It be things, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it be night before shit I would like to say to them when I saw them. But it's like when you actually gonna see these niggas, like, you know what I mean? And they, like, then this nigga coming through with the fucking honey mustard ostrich hat and coat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these, I didn't even know these animals died. Like, the shit that he be wearing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, this, you feel me? Like, this nigga was coming through. Like, you will have whatever you think you want to say to yo, but when you see yo, and then you realize this nigga about 7 feet tall, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Oh, he that big?
Nigga, Ghostface big as his goddamn son.
It's crazy he doesn't
Fuck
look
you,
that
for
big.
real? Yo, Tony Stark's big as a bitch. Hey, yo, he will not still fold or fuck something up out here, yo. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I can go bars. He's my favorite nigga. I never seen him in person.
Seriously,
I'm
like,
thinking about
yo,
catching
that should be different when
tour.
you, like, yo, my mother, like, I was responsible for, like, for my mother meeting people. She, like, so she met, like, LL, Method Man gave her a kiss. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's, like, I had to, we went on a little tour with the game, and I had to play Method Man and Redman and shit. Never again. You know what I mean? These niggas are some hawks. I don't know what's going, like, but, like, yo, it became a thing, but it was just like, damn, I would always want to say certain things, but, like, right there with them, it's like, how the fuck you feel me? Like, get past that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be great like these guys, so I want to soak up everything and, you know what I mean, see if I can be great as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
You great. Don't get it fucked up, comp. You need to be on Drink Champs, by the way.
Yeah, I definitely.
I'm going to
Nori
see.
too. Yeah, because like, yo, yeah, I definitely, because like, he another one I know from back. Nori knows me through my father. My father used to when I met Nori, he was like, yo, this your father? He used to beat my ass in jail. Like, my father CEO and shit. Like, my father, he actually worked with Jadakiss' uncle. He remembered Jadakiss coming to pick up the Benz, you know what I mean, from his own, you know what I mean? So, like, my father kind of, like, prepped me, even though he wasn't here. My father worked in New York while I was doing all of this stuff. Wow. He came home September 11th and got me popping. You know what I mean? So, like, but before then, like, my father, he was a comedian. He used to open up for Biggie at the comedy clubs and shit, like, you know what I mean, so stuff like that. So I always, you know what I mean, had it in me, you know, and things that I always definitely wanted to do this music, you know what I mean. So I'm just, you know, still blessed to be here and still doing what I love, honestly.
So let's get into y'all personal life, kids, girlfriends.
Oh man,
anybody y'all talk to?
Yeah,
let's go. Start with Doe. Start with Doe.
Explain it to us.
That's me.
I mean, be honest with you, man. I got a little relationship going on, you know. I got a couple kids. You know what I mean? Like I said, my son older. I had my kid when I was a young teen, so he just getting to his 20s now. And he go by the name of LT the Stacker. I got a daughter by the name of Autumn Justice Janae Butler. That's my heart. That's why this heart is on my necklaces. Yeah, you know what I mean? The real diamonds. That's the one represent my daughter. And you know what I mean? I've been doing this music stuff forever, so it's like, you know, I'm from around here, 3800 Liberty Heights in Garrison. Fan Hammer, vouch for me.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Real Road kid, my man Kenny will vouch for me. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know, what else you want to know?
But I'm, you know what I'm saying? Children. I got all daughters.
How many?
So that's everything. I got like 3 official ones. You know what I mean? Straight from me. You know what I mean?
Official?
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot going on.
Well, no. Well, you know what I mean? Like, before my twins, I definitely, my girl I was dealing with at the time, she had a child, so I was like my daughter too. So I always look at like a prepaid
that.
daughter.
I got about 5 more.
Yeah, like if you want to count that, but like, but no, I got 3 kids. I got 3 daughters
and 3, so that's 9 more.
Right, yo,
no,
when you think, like, yo, when you
I mean, I'm daddy to all of them. All of them call me Big Daddy.
No,
so,
real talk. So it's like, but I actually got 3 daughters. My youngest is in LA. I'm actually trying to get her over here so she could be with her sisters. And you know, I got twin 9-year-olds, and they here.
LA is a great experience.
Yeah, though.
Oh yeah,
I know
definitely.
she loves
What's
it out
happening,
there.
my G?
When she come back down here, she's not gonna want to be in.
Oh no, she likes, like, it's different. They love the difference. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? They never seen snow and shit like that. So I like that, you know, have her here to show her different.
So are black men faithful?
Why not? The right one, yo. If you got one that's gonna hold you down,
start getting in your career, because it gets harder.
Yeah, because honestly, Look, man, you might as well have that one that know you from beforehand and all of that.
Exactly.
If that's the same bitch you was chuckling and giggling with beforehand, you want to keep that one around. You know what I'm saying? When you get a couple of dollars, because that's the one that's going to appreciate it, opposed to a random groupie or whatever you may say, or somebody just
random groupies might be special.
Or thinking you may have it just because you got it.
Their women and get people in the industry because you might not be able to juggle that.
I don't know. Like women, industry women are special because they do understand they have the things that's going on. But at the same time, when with this music shit, I got a lot of people that put their fucking life and job on hold for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people that that don't do music that just put things on hold to help me. You know what I mean? And I want them people around. Like, because I want to retire. I feel as though my goal is to retire them. You know what I'm saying? Eventually.
Or to return the favor.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I kind of want the people that know me, you know what I mean? Or that really know me, you know what I'm saying? Knows Jordan besides, Come. Right. You know what I mean? So definitely.
Right. And hey, it's hard not to run across a groupie.
Hey, yo, you know what's the craziest shit?
It's hard not to care about a groupie.
When a girl want to blow you and your father. You feel me? Like niggas ain't never knew what that felt like. Yo, it's me and my father, and she like, yo, what's up with y'all?
Are you talking about?
You feel me? Like
you had that, and I ain't never get no pussy with my father.
Are you talking about somebody Pacific, or that was a situation?
No, that was a real life. I came off stage.
He's a platinum recording artist. Can you imagine?
That was hey, what's up with y'all? You know what I mean? They was dead. It was like, yo, what's up with them? Like, God damn. And now keep in mind, it was. Now you look at your father. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Look, I used to open up for Drew Hill. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I mean, you open up with Drew Hill, so how was that at the party?
Jesus.
That's all.
At Cisco's, nigga. Cisco's
man.
Backyard was the fucking degrees of Miami. Listen, Cisco's backyard.
Honestly, it'd be 17 of them in line. Only about 9 of them get back there. So we got to pick a litter for everybody else.
So you got treated right a lot of nights.
And I was underage. I wasn't 18.
What he said?
Good God Almighty.
And I had the band. And I had the band on my wrist. I was drinking.
Right.
Hey, listen. So your life was incomplete.
Yo,
even thing. So your life was incomplete.
Seriously,
yes.
Yo.
Cause I'm saying Cisco was my man.
Yeah.
Cause I was locked up. And listen,
I remember my mother used to take him home from practice up Green Spring Recreation. Damn. Every Wednesday we had practice.
That's deep.
You feel me?
That's real.
He couldn't get a ride. He know my mother more than he know me, because she used to give him rides home, and I still be in the street. Oh, I'm gonna stay up here. You know what I mean?
Right,
she give him a ride home.
Damn. Yeah, yo.
Hey, yo, listen. I was locked up.
You come a long way.
I think it was 2000. I got knocked off like 30 house raids. and nigga, I had your peoples could bring you boxer socks, t-shirt, and underwear, and a Walkman. And Walkman couldn't have no wire in it, so when I got my Walkman and shit, it was tape. So I'm like, man, I had BG. Chopper City in the Ghetto, and if that motherfucker brought me Cisco Unleashed the Dragon.
Nigga, why
so
not?
I'm saying, Chopper City in the Ghetto, it never gets played out, but you get tired of listening to it. Yeah. So I popped the Cisco in. And shorty, I just can you see everything.
Yo, sir.
I don't wanna be a lonely fool.
Seriously, yo.
I really want.
Yo took it there.
He made me step up.
Yeah. Cisco took it there.
Listen, the nigga had me writing letters, dropping tears on the white paper.
Yo, seriously,
for real.
Yeah.
And listen, Hey, Doe, the most hardest shit was on there was Unleash the Dragon with Beanie Siegel. Yeah. So, but everything after that. The boy was breaking it down. Like, then I said, shit, I thought about it.
Yes, sir.
I was like, what?
Seriously, yo. My man was going in.
That man was for real.
Yo, niggas ain't even know what this was until you came through with that.
2000. I called my girl and shit. She cheating on me. They playing a thong song. She like, go girl. She ain't even playing through the phone. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That nigga Cisco a bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga got to get in with the storms.
Seriously, yo.
But guess what he didn't know? if he had Cisco brand of thongs.
Yeah, yo.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
If he'd have got with Victoria,
through with some lingerie.
if he'd have got Victoria, he'd have got a Victoria's Secret.
For the chicks.
Anything
could have just
for the
been
chicks,
Cisco.
and went bananas. Because that's a hard ass lingerie name. Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco.
Cisco lingerie.
Damn.
Yo, if he ain't hear this,
That's niggas can still do that. Like yo, that name is long
I'm about to
standing.
pull a 50. Get
So
Yo,
yo
for
can
for
real, holla at yo.
I'm about to pull
That's
a 50.
that. I'm gonna present that to yo. Like y'all have this.
For real.
We
No.
gonna put your name.
Shout out to her.
Hey yo, listen, yo, I couldn't even believe it. But listen, I want y'all to meet a young intern, this young lady. I have to do it because she's a little shy. Anybody to get on this microphone shy. I had Lloyd Bag Shorty. I know y'all following TSO Lloyd Bag Shorty. He's everywhere. I put him right here with that microphone. He got shy. And that's my childhood friend. It's not easy sitting in front of
No,
y'all.
it's
Might
not.
think pork chop, squirrel,
They
That
gotta
shit's
do it
Persian
every day.
Nicole,
Yeah.
DJ EFN, Nori. Y'all motherfuckers think this easy, but it's not easy.
Not the shit.
Journalism is not easy, bruh. That's why they got a college course for it. Yo, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She said to me, the intern, she said, I want to do this. And I just been watching this shit. She been here. It's like, okay. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're breaking and right, but we got to do something. And
Yeah,
what I want you to
let's
do,
do
I
this
want
thing.
you to come in next month. Me, you, Doe. We got to bring 4 MCs. And we got to pick 4 beats. And when the beat come on, they got to cut loose. You know what I mean? And when the beat come on, they got to cut loose.
So we having a
Shout out to
freestyle.
Uncle Skip in the building. You feel me? And when the beat cut on, they got to cut loose. And somebody gave me the idea. I'm not going to say where they got the idea from on camera. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this. They gave me the idea and they said, hey, y'all got to quiet down back there, bro. Please, bro. They gave me the idea. Point blank period. And I said, I need the MCs in here.
Yeah.
Because the cypher is not relevant in 2019. And we need to do something to bring the cypher back. Once a month, 12 months out of a year. The first of every month to get your fix. We gotta put the MCs on blast. We gotta see who's gonna choke. Because we saying, bro, we ain't doing no prepping like write your shit and keep doing different takes. Whatever you say is your take.
Oh no, niggas coming premeditated.
So it's
We in show
you should call it
business,
first of the month.
Yeah.
The first of the month, and I want
Freestyle.
the 3 goddamn judges that who got the best freestyle to be Authentic John Doe, the God MC, the GOAT of Baltimore,
Definitely.
West Baltimore, Comp, the boy Hand 5000, and the bluffing motherfucker that don't like talking to Mike Kenny Bean.
Oh yo.
My man, you know what I mean? Because I think Comp, it can be big if we all sit down and get together. We backed up our above ground studio.
And
Pick
definitely.
up
I mean,
MCs.
we need to us artists need to get used to being around each other, and knowing who we are.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
We
you know
gotta
what
bring
I'm saying?
that back, yo.
We don't know niggas each other.
That's crazy.
Niggas be looking
They
at
just use social
for
media too
real.
much.
It's crazy,
That
but
they
they,
don't
Yo, what's
even
crazy
talk
though? It's a lot of young
in person.
MCs. I ain't never met.
and it's crazy
I
because
did
they
100
It's
shows.
a lot
I
of
did
Baltimore
hundred
artists
shows
that's
here. I don't know half of these.
It's a lot of Baltimore artists.
I know 'em,
I can
though.
name about 10 of them.
Right.
Easy.
I know him,
They-
and
a
they
lot
been
of 'em.
That's why
grinding, and
you
they.
here.
A lot.
Yeah, I know him. I ain't gonna lie, I know him, yo. Like I'm good with niggas that's 18 or better, and I'm good with the 30 and over.
Some of the ones that's
Yeah.
16 and 15 be nice. Look at Young Boy.
Oh no, it's I just had to
Who you say?
Look at how Young Boy came out. He was
like shit.
He's
15.
special.
It's
Some people
motherfucking
come out at a young age.
What I'm
and
saying,
like
Comp was that special when he was that
with a young
young.
girl 12-year-old yesterday named Lord Duke.
No, who was that 11-year-old girl that was in that ciphers with us?
No, the best.
God,
Hey, yo, hold
Some of
up.
them
The
come on
best
DVD?
artist,
Yeah.
15 and under, is my nephew, Spaz with the bag.
Oh yeah,
And I put
with the, he already above ground.
Yeah, listen, and I put it. We put whatever.
Shout out to Nate Middleton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
Nate
Nate.
Middleman.
Nate,
Yeah, my
Nate
man,
great.
yeah, definitely,
Nate phenomenal.
Definitely.
Nate beyond great. As far as when it comes to the engineer hustle, Nate
no,
is beyond great,
definitely.
and he's birthing fatality very well.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
grooming him very, very
Shout out to
fucking
ETE,
well.
definitely.
Shout out to ETE. I had him on RAWDOPE podcast. I got to get the episode. It's been so much going on, but that girl they got is fire.
Yeah, man.
That girl they got can make songs.
Yeah, definitely.
She can make songs, and fatality. He like a Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he on his wave. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just did a joint with them. I did the show with them last night at Love and Hip Hop. They was performing.
Yeah. How the crowd react to them?
Oh yeah, real good. I actually went on a few artists after them, but yeah, like shit, I was in the crowd filming them.
Yeah.
It's as far as them dudes, it's really just them. The young dudes just trying to push their brand, but they taking everything that they're learning and applying it. That's
Rico manager now?
no, I'm actually man.
Rico don't really manage nobody.
Right, Rico
like in promotion.
I actually manages Rico's son. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Like I'm.
What's up with Lil Malik? What's up with Lil Malik? What are you doing?
I'm setting up a back to school show for Lil Malik. I actually think I want to do it at the skating ring or something like that.
Yeah.
But I actually did a joint with him and Bossed Up Loco. We just dropped something with Lil Malik, so we actually going to drop some music on him. You know what I mean, for the youngins. But like I said, I'm helping managing a lot of artists, and he's one of them. You know what I mean?
I think Malik is very, very talented, but Malik wants to be like his father too much.
Yeah, he's finding.
I need him to break out of that. Yes, yeah, I need him to break out of
definitely,
that.
Yeah,
he's still in the downtown meet me down Mondawmin fights.
Yeah,
he's going crazy with it. And but I tell his pops
that bullshit.
Yeah, because him and Spaz kind of like had a misunderstanding where those like Spaz is like to me like a Drake type nigga. He want to work. He ain't about none of that. It's about the work because I explained to him the bag more important than the rap. You be a bitch ass nigga and be a billionaire, and all the tough guys get wiped down while you with your girlfriend.
I seen some bitch ass niggas buy UFC fighters. Yeah. You feel me? Or buy, you know what I mean? Or we'll put that effing in the licensed hand. You know what I mean? Like seriously, so you gotta be worried. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, but listen though. Listen, I don't know if this motherfucker will cut off. Somebody, Kenny, give me a fucking phone, man.
My shit died.
Kenny, give me a phone because I'm putting on these beats. And this nigga Comp and this nigga Doe, they ready to go in. And when you deal with these type of artists, they can handle any beat. So if I put a beat in from 1985, he can handle it. If I put a beat in from 05, he can handle it. If I put a beat in from 2015, he can fucking handle it. Because guess what I got? RAWDOPE podcast, Screaming Live, episode 21. The young intern in the building, the diva. Break it down who you is and what's going on.
My name is Tania. Follow me on IG, beauty_TLC for bookings.
Yes. Yeah. But after the pretty bookings and all that shit got out the way, I want that raw and uncut shit. So I'm about to do this little thing that you can't see on the camera. I plug it up, right? And I put a beat. What MC, what Taekwondo artist on a microphone is going to show me why they got that 10th degree black belt? So I'm just saying, I'm going to drop a beat, right? And Comp, you can probably pretty much know where I'm going at with the beat.
Oh, no, shit.
You know what I mean? I ain't going to lie to you. You can probably almost predict where I'm going at with the beat. Don't know. And I'm saying, when this motherfucker come on, yo, I don't even know, but I want y'all niggas to go crazy. Can you cut that shit up?
Got garbage down the way. Word up.
Everything around me green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Hold up. Authentic John Doe. Legendary Comp the Ghost in the building. Now I'm saying, they acting like they bougie. Well, they can't hit that. But you know what? I feel like this. I'm going to go back for real. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Let's go. Let's get this one. Go. I want you first, though.
Yeah, I need something to drink, man. He's about to have me in here. Sure.
To all the killers and $100 billers. Baltimore niggas ain't got no feelings.
Yeah.
You shook, though?
Yeah.
You scared?
Give me something else. Give me something.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, these niggas checking in.
Keep that shit on, y'all.
They checking in tonight.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna kick it off. My man Joe gonna finish. My man Doe gonna finish it off, yo.
He checking in.
You on the
You on some PC shit, nigga?
What up, Fatso?
Let's go.
Yo, fornication in the undisclosed residence. Leave your girl with a throat full of evidence. I'm trying to make $1 out of 7 cents. Cause the collection plate that was heaven sent. 4 pounds of weed in the soccer mom van. Cheap androids for the throwaway plans. Run up in your house for your go away plans. Murder Inc. niggas, no Ja Rule fans. For the bands, niggas letting off trumpets, 50 cal, knock a 40 ounce of blood out your stomach. Niggas think they evil till you make them do a Kegel. Home of the wire where the junkies share needles. Out in LA, I put rum in my horchata. Shout out to them bitches that will Vaseline your vodka. Extra cheese on my quesadilla conasada. Bitch, we got weed, lean, pills, and powder. Hit me on the metro for the ounces I collect go. Got the nose candy and the molly and the petrol. Shout out to my tramps, let me buy some food stamps. Sell me that pussy and put your son in summer camp. Yeah, yo, you gonna do it like that. That's it, yo.
Sell me some pussy. Hold on, no.
So, yo,
Nigga, you ain't want that beat. You gonna get another one. There you go. Pun. Rest in peace, pun, nigga. Lock in, nigga. Check in or check out, nigga. You know what's up. You coming on the yard or what, dope?
Sacrificial rituals, me and you, this is principles. Typical to squeeze mine first to get rid of you. A hearse, that's the vehicle to carry you on till your final resting place. Now your body embalmed. Have some mercy on his lost soul. He atheist, Lord, meet him at the crossroad. Let's take the kids. Forgive me for the holes in his wig. I'm too spiteful, can't forget that he did what he did. Like a life, a hand on a Bible. I swear to slew all my rivals. Got a pride issue, but they don't mean I'm homicidal. Got a 9 issue with the serial scrape. It ain't a death threat, my nigga. Take a slug to your face. It's no sweat, latex, rubber band for the brace, rubber jack. Come on.
Yes.
Seriously.
Hold up, no, we going in.
That's the AJD shit, yo.
Turn it up.
We turning it up.
You want me rap?
Now, I'm going in. Y'all niggas acting like y'all MCs. This is what they want, huh? Let's cut the pie 5 ways. Come up with 2 million. I got RAWDOPE podcast. I'm in the building with the GOAT, the GOAT, authentic John Doe, and they got bars. Now, if you can't spit off this motherfucking beat, you ain't a spitter, nigga. Keep that shit for the 30 and under niggas. This for the 30 and over niggas. You feel me? Jealousy, hate, envy. Hey, Doe, where you at?
I'm right here, nigga. Yeah.
Where you at? Let's get it.
Vocalizing my visions, I had premonitions. Hold up, we're gonna bring it on the drop.
Bring it on the drop, nigga.
I had premonitions on marble floors, using walls for the television, loosen doors on the cars driven. Now I'm riding with a vengeance, had some trike bitches. If I'm Mike, she robbing givers, my cigar twisted. On point from long distance, kept a long line, so my clientele consistent. Got a strong grind, strong mind, knowledge and wisdom. All them nights pitching, made a hustler out of nigga. I'm a light sipper, heavy smoker, big tipper. I'm a dope nigga, flipping till I got 6 figures. I'm a broke nigga, no, cause I'm a go-getter. So I'm full-wheeling on the road to redemption, and I'm forgetting all the pain like good riddance, cause ain't nothing changed. Being lame, that's forbidden. Yeah, I love women, but hate to fall in love with them. I got no feelings, feeling like my heart missing till I won't listen. Let a trick keep tricking till we both richer. Then play that some cold pimping like I know, nigga. I got game for 9 innings, called a sudden death, and I ain't quitting till I win it, or it's nothing left. And I'ma get it cause I got a dream to wash my hands in the dirt and make them clean. Touch a mill and feed the whole team. Try and reach my destiny and ain't far as the same.
Yo, top shelf weed for the bottom feeders. 40 cal Barker on my Queen Latifah. I'm Santa Claus riding with my 3 hoes. Play reindeer games and catch a red nose. Bitch, suck a dick, keep your legs closed. Haters talk shit, off his head goes. Fresh to death for the camera, this a dead pose. Running through your girl like a paid toll. I done paid dues, what you paid for. I can get you whacked for an egg roll. I done freed myself from all the bullshit. Yo,
now we going back in. No, it's going. Let's keep going. Cause I like y'all.
Put me in the booth, yo.
Here it is. This the one. This the last one.
Give me one.
This is the last one. Authentic John Doe in the building. The Go Calm in the building. You know what I mean? I feel like I gotta do something. You feel me? I gotta get it off my chest. Hey yo, Black Box is crazy. Bitches wanna have my baby. My daddy say get off your ass, you lazy. It's crazy the way things go out, but it's all out fist fight. Niggas getting knocked out. Courtroom 6 up in World Bash. Trying to lock up my motherfucking yellow. I got it no more. I'm just hitting niggas up. Let's go, bro.
Earth niggas crazy. was some sort of god. Pioneered the revolution like Marcus Garvey. I take these hoes from fucking off to Slut and Harvey. Unless you kicking a money trick, I put regardless. Point blank, same thing, good for my target. Give a feminine name to every piece of armor. All this pain in my veins, I just left the drama. The bitch left my heart broke, fell in love with karma. Screaming death before the song what made me a monster. To take the smile on your face and reach for the law. Hit me off everything and tell them back up off me. I heard you want me a boss, then it's gonna cost you. Blood, sweat, and tears, I took too many losses. Quarter dozen charges, took my shot and I missed it. Made me a boss, man, dead honest my nigga. Cause I done seen some carnage. As a youngin' I can still hear the shells falling. Hear the screams in my dreams while the ghosts talking. I got 99 problems with you baby mamas. A life full of drama, that's what you call karma.
Yo, streets having double thoughts. Retarded headshots make a special course. Oh, yeah, I'm about to get
I got it. Ain't no hole, that's a 10-4. I'm a rock mine, get mine, so get yours. That's your hole, but she chose me. Fell in love with my pimp shoulders. Don't walk like so sad, but you on my MO. Here we at.
Yeah, hey yo, listen, hold up, no, Doe. We gon' beat at the beat, nigga. I gon' beat at the beat for you. When I got the spitters in the building, I'm just playing beat. Sis, we just playing beats tonight, sis. We gon' get them right.
Shit, I don't know what to say on this. That caught me on the
Killing them every sentence. This is like a murder without a pension. Filthing inches, taking it further, making a merger. Net surfing the networking, exterminate vermin, and chopping heads off the surface and turning out words. I convert them to hoes working, cause working ain't easy. It just depends on the twerker, the man and the purpose. Now I'm sublime with a service. I even deal with clowns, clientele like the circus. A hustle on purpose, no judging by the surface. Intellectual thug, talk rhyming with a purpose. You work until I'm covered in green, like Kermit. Feel frog, you nigga leak, and I'm here to start bursting. The fuck aim, the point blank range, I'm perfect. You ain't gotta test that baby, that's for certain. Close curtains, holes in his whole person, and out of body concerns, I got him soul searching. I got the recipe to cook in the server, so beef ain't nothing but a well-done burger. Determined to eat like that bitches at a smorgasbord. You couldn't stop me if you brought a law. No, you can snitch a war, let the whole clip abroad. And when it's done clapping, pull over all. My blood strong, I roared another pair. Sisters smell a hate going, ain't fucking with me.
Hold up, we fucking beats up right now.
AJP, my nigga.
You wanna act up, come, there you go. There you go, OG. Yeah. I bring it out.
N-O-U-E-C-E-O-O-N-N-P-E. Plain and simple, bitch. Get your brain and temple hit. Nigga, fuck you and who you came with. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know about
fucking drop. Yo, come on.
I don't know about that shit, yo.
Come on, man. I'm playing it.
Yo,
I'm playing it. Listen,
this
man.
my show CD right there. This poppin', yo. Like, sir, that's my actual.
Hey,
yeah,
we can't play no games without playing the authentic comp beat. This is the authentic comp interview. Authentic John Doe and comp interview, man. I appreciate y'all niggas, man.
Appreciate you.
Because listen, yo, niggas don't got enough nuts to let beat spin and just keep going.
No, yo.
You know what I mean? This that security mall shit. This that crazy
that
John shit when Eldorado's was right next door.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? This that shit Kenny Bean was scared to spit in.
No, you had them beats going,
them beats gonna go crazy, man.
Anytime, you gotta be ready when them, God
hey, listen, Doe, so Doe.
Just caught me a little
You
under
is so lyrical.
Yeah, no, Doe got, what the fuck? If you didn't know,
Doe like that. Doe like that.
been like
Stay
that.
consistent.
Yeah, he
Definitely
like that.
been like that.
Listen, and it's no disrespect when I say this. He's a playground legend. You
When
feel
you can
me?
rap on any beat.
They call me the
it's very
cypher
hard.
legend.
Yeah, he the playground legend.
Look,
you know why?
rest in peace to Vinny V. Hold on, my fault.
Vicious V.
Vicious V.
Yeah, it's all good.
Check
It's
this
Vincent
out.
Still.
I'm
Yeah.
at DMV Awards in 2015, I think it was.
Yeah.
I was at the DMV Awards.
Yeah.
Okay. I go to get me a Hennessy. When I come back across the floor, he say, hold on. We gotta get this man some props right here. This is a Baltimore cypher legend.
Right.
Authentic John
You
Doe.
are a playground legend on this
Definitely,
mic
like,
shit, though.
Honestly,
Rest
though,
in peace.
being
Yo, we
around
ain't gonna play no games
having
about that. You an artist,
the
man.
brain capacity to stay swift and sharp like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Comp, that's
You
why I
still
wanna,
got it.
Hey, Comp, listen,
feel
that's
me?
why I want him to join the team. After this, I'm going to talk to him. And I already know what he going to say.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
come
I
on,
mean,
yes!
like,
When was you going to ask me? Because we bumped heads not too long ago.
Yeah, like,
me and him.
Yeah.
Listen, when you bump heads with Doe, you get so mad. You was mad he don't want to swing.
yeah,
He looked at me, gave me that grimy look.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Oh
said,
no,
Doe.
I got that from before.
I said, Doe.
I know.
I said,
Doe,
Doe,
yo.
I'm booked up. I'm
the
booked up.
boulevard, nigga.
Hey, yo,
I already know.
Hey, Comp, I said,
Yeah.
Doe, I'm booked up to like April or something. Yo, like, what? Nigga, Doe did this to me.
Yeah, yo.
I said, yo,
Seriously though.
yo, the man don't play no
I got
games,
them.
man. The man don't play no games, and he love his art. And I was like, damn, yo, I really do remember what Doe did to Real Talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doe, he
Definitely.
put that on his back and he ran with it, and he didn't reap all the benefits that came out of it. But guess what? His loyalty to the game with benefits didn't count. See,
Yeah,
true.
like real shit though. Yeah.
Wasn't about $1 to me, my nigga.
No, like
About
yo,
my
it-
city.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I grew up listening to niggas that nobody ever heard of. R.I.P. to Wisdom and so many other MCs.
I remember Wisdom.
You feel
I
me?
remember all the great MCs.
Verb.
Yeah, Verb.
Man, shut up. Where Verb at? I
Oh,
gotta
he,
get
no,
him in here.
he actually came and visit me in LA too. Verb is good. I think he's in VA or something, but he's back and forth from LA. Yeah, he's got some shit
You see
coming.
what I'm saying?
What's up with
Verb-
Boss, man?
Verb-
He was
Verb-
all the way
Verb-
too,
He
right?
just dropped something with D-Boy the Dome. Him and D-Boy the Dome. I think
D-Boy, shout out to yo.
D-Boy.
Shout out to
coming
Rico Reed.
Yeah,
Shout out, man.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Yeah,
I would be real.
Since I was
I would
there.
be real, though, because you know me as a real nigga. Shout out to them niggas. Big ups to them niggas because they working.
Definitely,
Some of the
man.
niggas got the playing games. Like, they got FTAs. They ain't appear in court.
Yeah.
RAWDOPE the court of the streets. They ain't appear in court. They
Nigga,
got
all you had to do is
FTAs.
walk up the block and get me.
They got
definitely.
failure to appears on them.
Yeah. Oh, yo, yeah. You gotta come through. You gotta come fuck with Raw.
D-Boy got a failure to appear, man.
Yeah.
I'm on him.
That's it. And
Niggas
don't.
right down the, right here.
Got
goddamn.
him. Don't worry about it.
They had Chauncey's record. You know my man Chauncey.
Chauncey in the cut.
boys, man. He in the cut. They in the cut recording on your ass like what in plain sight. Chauncey, yeah, yo, like nah, yo, for real, cause you
Hey, yo, Chauncey
late
shit.
night. And catch
Everybody
niggas.
did.
Yo, listen,
Chauncey
check this out.
made me record a song. I was like, hey,
Yo, Chauncey studio is the dopest studio
It is.
that you can have in the
to go.
basement.
I have to get there,
And
yo.
it's so relaxing.
Relaxing.
And Chauncey gets straight to the point.
Yeah.
He got the prop. Like, man, like, man.
Like, yo, I gotta
the
get over there,
song.
man. My
You
man
know,
Chauncey. I know he got that. I know he got some flames over there, man. I gotta get over. I just want to work with him because I haven't worked with him. You know what I mean?
I gotta get an interview with Chauncey too, man. Chauncey a working motherfucker.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, Chauncey working. I'll be glad when he get the big.
Yo, have you
building.
had kid up here yet? Scholar man, you kid?
Nah.
Yo.
I supposed to get Kenny up here though. I just was out the Nelly Nell bash out DC.
Oh,
White
man.
t-shirt, goddamn tennis shoes, and hey, listen, bro, this the realest shit. Nelly, shout out to DJ Nelly Nell. Whoever you had running the door, they was real niggas. Cause we came in there willing to pay. It was 4 of us. We was willing to pay $100 a piece to get in. That nigga looked at us and looked at our clothes and said, and we ain't had no fly, no designer shit like the party was. He said, looked at us, said, y'all niggas crazy, man. It's 27 minutes left. Y'all going in for free.
Fuck it.
He let me and my foot, and guess who else was dressed like us? Devontae Davis, Javante Davis, Tank.
Damn, yeah. What up,
Tank got all the chains on,
Yeah.
the Audemars on, or the Rollie, whatever it was, the Pedic. I don't know. He was icy as shit, a white t-shirt on, jeans on, and some tennis.
Right.
Some Ad Max or something. I ain't sure.
Y'all
But he
went to
was
the
just a
fight?
hood nigga.
Shit, I want to see.
Who's
You
going
got
to the
that.
fight?
Listen,
definitely want to see
I've
Tank
been
fight
had a
one time.
ticket in May.
I haven't seen him fight yet,
When
but
he was
I definitely would like to see him fight.
I'll
though.
be there.
Especially in Baltimore. It's right
I actually
Sold out.
want come. I want to do. I want to come out with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like how it supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. Yeah, like
hit him in, dude.
for real.
Be like,
Like,
can
I
I
would love
open
to
up
do.
for
Like
the
yeah, I
show?
want to come
Can I
out
open up
with
for your
that
fight?
shit.
Right.
Joe, you gotta
What's
think.
going
If Tank come out with somebody singing the song, it's probably gonna be YG Tech or Moose.
Like yeah, one of his folks. Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna say they folks, but when you think about it, right? If I'm a boxer and I'm a big boxer and I'm his age, 21, 22, I'm gonna want the top 3 Moose, Scholar, Tech. And then you gotta think about if he go with the top 5, he's gonna go Moose, Scholar, Tech, So, Izzy. You know what I mean?
Manhunter Izzy?
Yeah, Banhunter Izzy. You know what I mean? Shout out to IOU the gang. I'm under that banner too, the IOU banner.
Oh, okay.
All we,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Shout
only
out,
us.
man. Banhunter
You
Jug.
forgot
Yeah,
somebody else.
Banhunter. Who?
Shorty.
Shorty a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
Forgot
guy
that
right
he-
there.
Nah, listen. Shorty is like Cisco.
He's
He's
making it
gone.
where a lot of people have not and touched
That's
them
my
Billboard
guy right there.
records.
Definitely, man. I was just Shorty, yeah, because shout out to Yo, because he got a nice fan base growing in LA. You know what I'm saying?
No, he broke his record in LA.
I already know. You know what
Hey,
I
yo,
mean?
listen. Los told me that. Listen, bro. This is what I learned right by traveling. And you're a traveling man. You've been through the struggles. Bro, you've been on that West Coast.
Yeah.
It's easier on the West Coast. See, when you tell me you was homeless and going through the struggles, they ain't get a whiff of you.
No.
But if they'd have got a whiff of you and you could have broken LA,
Yeah.
man, you had your feet up. And,
Right, yeah, you know what I'm
Uber
saying?
Black.
Yeah.
Uber Black would have been on your phone.
Yeah.
But Shorty, somebody in his camp broke him in LA. If you look at he got a
manager-
small tour going, 7 cities.
His
and I
manager
think like 4
definitely-
of them is LA. So he's doing DC, Philadelphia, Virginia, San Francisco.
You gotta go
and he
everywhere
going
that
back.
fucking internet tell you to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to make sure everything is done the right way. Your music and stuff is coming out the right way, because when you look at the analytics and shit and see where they are listening to your music at, that's where you should go.
Your regional market.
Exactly.
His
You know what I
manager
mean?
definitely
So
was
you
smart.
gotta go where they listening to you at. You know what I mean? Like, so like, and it's important, like, cause a lot of artists, we don't know who listens to us, and that needs to change. You know what I mean? I just found out like what my core listeners was, and it will shock the shit out you.
About the state.
Yeah, like I'm a London, like a lot of people in London, but like, yo, people get me, like, people swear I'm from New York.
Everybody think Baltimore
For
artists
some
are from New
reason,
York.
like,
they don't know.
I
They
get
don't know
that, like,
a
so
lot
bad.
about Baltimore, so they
Yeah.
automatically be like, "Oh, you from
Yeah.
New York or Philly?"
Yeah,
No.
that shit crazy. So it's like, but we don't know who's listening to us, but yo, that SoundCloud, that YouTube and all of that, like, you got to pay for the marketing.
The social media area is
It's
crazy
very
because you
important,
don't know
because
who
it
will
helps
pop.
No,
know?
you don't. But yo, and all it takes is $20 on your sponsored IG. You know what I mean? To see who's really in tune with you and things like that, to see what's going on with you. So
It'd be the last people you think to support you.
right, no, it's you
A
know,
whole
support
different
don't come
audience.
from familiar faces. You know what I mean? In certain cases it do, depending on how it is. But like, yeah, man, profits ain't respect at home. You know what I mean? So it's like good that we got shit going on,
Man, I
like this
just want to
podcast.
say, but besides the RAWDOPE podcast, which is the shit right now, because we on it. But there's a lot of people in Baltimore
Definitely.
that's making a lot of noise
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out
and
to
doing a
them.
whole lot of things. You know what I mean?
Word,
So I just want to shout out everybody in the city
All that. Everybody.
that's making
Yeah,
We
noise
need to
listen,
put
and doing
each
the
other
come up.
on and start remixing
And
all
that-
each other's songs more.
And she's
Instead of
absolutely
trying
right. It's
Yeah.
like this,
to go in
right?
their own lane.
If you see a nigga doing something positive and that
Okay.
can benefit your art, you should be with it. You know what I mean? And I tell niggas that, yo, 92Q ain't calling you niggas up
Right.
and saying I want to interview with you, nigga. Let's keep it real. Who else hitting you up and stressing you out in your DM? You know what I mean? To say, yo, nigga, at the end of the day, we gonna get artists to come on here. But nigga, we honoring you. And that's what I feel like this episode, I'm gonna put it up. When I write the caption to this, it's like a dream episode because I got 2 niggas from the heart of Baltimore and from the heart of Spitters that came on here and talked to me. Like, this man come with 2 platinum records. Niggas is dreaming about selling 1 million records. Man got 2 platinum records.
Definitely.
The man been working, like, who you can't learn from in this business. His success might not has been as horrific as Jay-Z or Dr. Dre or whatever.
You getting
But his
paid.
success is huge for the small city of Maryland called Baltimore, the lost city of Maryland. Because got that Potomac bigger than Baltimore because they staked them Chevy Chase. Maryland is bigger than Baltimore. Baltimore is a town in Maryland.
Yeah.
That's overlooked because people going to Chevy Chase, people going to Bethesda.
But we
and
know
Potomac
worldwide.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely are. For real.
for our negativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we know.
We know, but it's
positive and negative. All
yeah.
promotion is good promotion.
People
Yeah.
starting to put money into down here. You see all these clubs and stuff. They starting to re-up. So they expecting more people to start coming down here more.
It's just not a lot of passive income here.
Exactly.
That's the only
People
thing. It's
don't wanna
not
invest.
like it's nothing you can really do here as a fucking family.
No, really.
Exactly.
We
You know
just,
what I'm saying?
as far as on the music base, we just need to tie it in for some.
Yeah,
for
once
somebody.
we do that,
know
we
what I'm
can
saying?
build everything that we need.
Exactly.
I
Need to
think
get
us
like
as
Atlanta.
artists and entertainers. Yeah, like because we have everything that's needed. but we just need to get it all on the same accord.
More black-owned business.
You know what I mean? Like if it's all on that same accord, I think that's where to be at. Like I was saying this the other day. Like I think it still starts with the DJs. Like imagine if all the DJs linked up. Us as artists wouldn't have no choice but to link up, because now we know we got to come at this DJ a certain way. Right. He ain't gonna take it if it ain't IG, or if it ain't already BDS ready or X, Y, and Z. Like we can do that all day. Us artists, we always link up. We see each other in passing. But if we know that the way to actually get the whole city, you feel me, by doing this like this with this DJ, I think that's the best way to do things. Like it'll still show the unity, you know what I mean, that's needed to push forward. Honestly.
Definitely.
Yeah, what we need is unity in the hip hop community here in Baltimore. But
more communication and
more communication and no hating. And it's just more.
It's plenty of money to be made.
So listen though, Doe, you and come. Listen, before we get out of here, tell us where we can find y'all at social media and what's up and coming for both of you guys.
Comp Bangarang, that's CompBangarang at all social media. Got the same name on everything. What's coming up for me, you'll start to hear my record more and more. That's how I go though. It's actually just got picked up by Vivo. I'm gonna be shooting a lot more visuals, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more working with the artists in the city, and you're gonna see me a lot more of these events. That way you'll look up and always see me. I plan to keep busy, and I've been doing that since every day has been an interview, a show to go to, things of that nature. Like I got to see my people, and that's what I'm gonna do while I'm here from LA. I figured I put my face in everybody's face to try to help this thing start moving the way I want to see it move. And the only way it's going to happen is if I'm helping doing this show, Big Easter show, and we got Quando, Rondo, Young Moose, YGG Tech, and I see authentic John Doe. You feel me? That can or I'm working with Callie, and she booked me to come host her show, and fucking Fatso is there. You feel me, with the RAWDOPE podcast?
Yeah, shout out to Callie.
So this is how these things happen, but it's not happening unless I'm standing out there in front of people's face and making a connection. So being around is more so my thing. I just want to be on deck. So you'll see me if you're in the streets.
So Doe?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, everybody go to YouTube and listen to that Cypher Legend. I just put it up not long ago. I ain't got a lot of views, so y'all go check that out. Cypher Legend, the album. I did that last year, and took it to Florida, took it to VA, took it to Atlanta, and brought it back to Baltimore. The next project I got is called Digital Android. That's halfway recorded. It's almost done. So I'll be releasing a few songs. One of the singles is called Suicide. Y'all listen out for that. And I'm working on 2 projects simultaneously. Slim Butler Volume 1, Slim Butler Volume 2. Slim Butler the rapper. And my real name is Shannon Darnell Butler. You know what I mean? So Slim Butler is just a representation of the genre that I represent. Illegal to legal. And that's what I'm trying to do. Flip it out. You know what I mean? Take the cut out and keep it raw on the RAWDOPE podcast. You heard me.
Definitely.
That's great.
Thank you. But listen, man, we appreciate both of y'all for coming out tonight, sharing that wisdom, man. We had a great time with the Cypher. And my intern was kind of stiff, but she'll get better next Monday and Wednesday because we gotta bring her back out. But this shit ain't no easy job. No, you know what I mean? And come, you ought to go to Baltimore. And I, like you said, I want one of them, man. Listen, one of them definitely. You in the top 10 people that came out of Baltimore and that pushed this music shit. And so are you, though. Right. Gotta remember that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't make it to the league. Some of us don't make it overseas. But they know if you come on that black top, is a ghost right there. It's gonna wake up. We appreciate you, and we look forward to working with you more in the future with RAWDOPE podcast. And we like your shirt. You just gotta say raw on it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm feeling the shirt. You feel me? I'm feeling like you need to.
Tony, y'all don't see how you do this? See the dope on the shirt?
The dope on there. You know what I'm saying?
How you work your merch, my nigga. That's all. That's
it. That's all, man.
Right.
But listen, we appreciate you coming out, and then to my intern, holler at us real quick. Hey, yo, interview her for 1 minute. Both of y'all.
Where you come from? What you doing? Why you pick that color hair?
Thank you.
All right. Well, I make wigs. I started YouTube blogging. just staying busy. I work, so I'm just staying productive, trying to invest into something, you know.
So you think your angle is the beauty? Your angle is the beauty.
And my personality.
Right. I'm just saying, like, because I've noticed that you said your name was on IG, but then you said you make wigs.
Beauty
So,
TLC.
Beauty underscore TLC. My initials
Right.
is TLC. That's why I
10
put that.
11 kids.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, you need to, yes.
Thank you.
Yo, sing rap
And you
songs,
beautiful,
come and
too.
sing too. Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you. Follow me on IG, y'all.
I'm about to do that now while we.
And listen, she will be my co-host throughout the month of July. And on, you know what I'm saying? But listen, man, this is Raw Dope Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000.
And this is Tania.
And we out of here.